That was weird.
Alright. Let's try
Can you hear me?
this. Bro, what the
Hey, what up, Shadow? How you doing?
Yo,
Can you hear me?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, good shit, good shit. How you doing, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. I literally like woke up an hour ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a small request. I see you're trying to like do a video call, but I don't think my PC can handle that. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Understandable.
Got just the basic 8 gigabytes RAM max, so it can't handle
Nah,
too much.
trust me, I understand that. Alright, let me turn off the how do I turn it back into a regular?
Yeah, there we go.
Boom, there we go.
That's better. Okay. Let's see if I got
Alright.
up. Just a moment.
Nah, you good.
Okay, so last time when I went live with a couple people, I was able to um pop out call, like show it on stream. How did I do that? Hey, what up, Coach? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We got 6 people joining in. Love to see it. How's everybody doing?
Alright.
Yeah. We're also on time because the official just dropped like a couple minutes ago. So I'm gonna link you the website.
That, thank you.
It's just the I noticed I haven't read the translation yet of the panel, but like the for some reason they split the 2 pages, like the double spread, they split it into different pages, split it up. It looks a bit awkward.
Mm. Alright, but I see I see the live on YouTube.
Okay, good shit, good shit. Yeah, we got Mugiwara Shadow, is a regular, and we got Cooch, a new one from the last stream. Everyone's doing all right. Been been grinding some Marvel Rivals myself lately. Today, finally resplat.
Man, I don't even know how to play it real. I tried to play it like a
it,
day ago and I got clapped, bro.
yeah, it's just a matter of like finding your character that you click with well and see
Nah,
just
yeah,
grind it.
facts.
Because so far I can only play with Captain America. That's pretty much it.
No, makes sense.
Okay, Cooch says he has come with an interpretation and a theory, so just drop in chat. We'll get to it in a minute.
Yeah, man.
Before we start, I'm kind of curious. I wanted to know like when and how did you start your One Piece journey, and what was it like?
Oh man, it was during quarantine, bro. Like
Oh
I
shit!
had I had nothing to do, and my homie was always like, "Yo, you gotta watch One Piece. You gotta watch One Piece." And I was like, "All right, yeah, that's. I mean, we ain't got nothing to do for days at a time, so let's see what it is, bro." I put on that first episode.
Mm-hmm.
I was locked in, bro. Like
Ah,
within,
uh,
can Jabari's voice be louder on the stream, bro? Within like, um, I think it was 5 weeks. I finished. I was caught up, bro.
oh,
Like,
hold up, just a moment. Someone's asking if your voice can be a bit higher. Let's see if I
yeah,
can
hold on.
fix that up. Um, okay, can you speak again?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Is it better now? Yeah, I turned off my mic on my end.
Let me check.
We got that. No.
Okay, I think it's good now. Yeah. Okay, because I had my settings on music settings, like background music, so it was very low. Yeah,
I know it. Go.
yeah. If you can,
What was I gonna do?
if you can repeat like your One Piece journey, so the rest can hear it again, because I heard all of it. But
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, no problem. Like it was during quarantine, bro. I like my friend was begging me to watch One Piece, and then I was like, all right, I ain't got nothing to do. Let me see how it goes. And within like 5 weeks, fam, I was done. I was from the first episode that they just hooked me. I was like, wow, this is amazing.
Okay, first episode is kind of crazy because that doesn't happen a lot. I mean, it was the case for me though. Like for me, it was the same thing. Like I saw Luffy, like
Yeah,
just the way he acted and
pop out the
what he was about.
barrel.
Yeah, just straight bluntness, just just getting straight into it. I love that shit.
No, God, bruh. Um, yeah. What about you, man? Oh yeah, you said how long you been watching One Piece now?
Man, One Piece
Reading
is
it.
right now it's like half my life. So I'm 31 now. I started when I was 15.
Damn.
It was 2009 when I started.
Wait,
So
did you like watch Marineford
nah,
like
I
as it
was
was?
no, I was just too late, man. A couple people have asked me the same question, but nah, I was too late. Like when I started my One Piece journey, what's it called?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Shabody had just ended.
Oh,
So by the
okay,
time
okay,
by the
okay.
time I caught up, we were already in Fishman Island.
Mm. That's still it though. Like you got to see like Dressrosa, Fishman Island, all that stuff like straight up live. That's fine.
Yeah, but when I fully got invested like with the community and the whole story was during Zoe. That's when I like
So,
really when I really locked in. That's from that point on I didn't
no,
miss a
yeah.
single chapter ever. Hey, we got Aldi Zoni
Yo,
in the chat. Let's go. How you doing, man? Appreciate you coming, dropping by. To anyone in
right
chat,
on, bro.
if you don't mind, if you got any theories, any interpretations, any whatever you got in mind from the Harley panel, just drop it. We'll get to it in a minute.
Man, the Harley panel is absolutely insane, bro. Like, I like literally spent days on that because I was like, what do they mean, bro? What do
Yeah,
they
nah,
mean?
it was nuts, man. I didn't sleep that day.
Nah, I feel that heavy, bro. Like heavy.
It's
Spend like so much time trying to figure out, okay, what is Oda trying to tell us here? What does he want from us?
yeah, man. I was on Twitch streaming when like right before the chapter dropped. So I was
Yeah.
streaming and it dropped. And I was like, okay, it's dropped earlier than expected. But and I said, okay, I'm gonna do a short One Piece stream. I don't expect anything too big. And then I switched to YouTube.
Nope.
I spent 4 hours streaming, man.
Yo, that's how it be, bro. Like honestly, that's how it is because like how do you just like and with 4 chapters in a row too, fam, how do you just see that and be like, oh well, it's what no, this is a historic
Yeah,
moment
I
for
was
One Piece
and
fans.
I'm terrified because it's not over yet. Because Oda hasn't gone on
No.
break yet. So whatever comes next week, I mean, fuck, man. Usually after bombshells like this, he goes on break.
No,
So
exactly. Usually he drops something like this first and then he like goes into hibernation or something. But this time he was like, nah, I got one more in me.
yeah, I'm gonna try to balance reading chat and just discussing with you, so I don't
Yeah, that's
leave
no
people
problem.
behind. Al says, "How long do you plan on streaming?" I haven't. Yeah. So I was asked the same question, but I have no idea, man. Just until I'm satisfied or until I'm completely exhausted. Got my
No,
coffee
literally.
here. Just had a small lunch, very late small lunch. So
Mm,
we're gonna be here for a while.
bro, I asked you that same thing this morning. I was like, how long you want to stream? He was like, till I figure this out. I was like, respect
Exactly.
though.
Will of Dreams dropping in chat. Let's go. Appreciate you. Good to see you back. How you doing, man?
Okay.
Okay, so I see Cooch has dropped for each panel a separate interpretation. So I think we'll do one after each world when we read the official.
Mm. Yeah, no, I think it would be best to like just go
Yeah,
through each world as its own because like even now, bro, looking at the mural, I'm still like, is it like one cohesive story, or is it like two stories on each side, and which time does it represent? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Well, I already came to a conclusion for that because it's kind of
mm-hmm.
both because it tells both like this like the right side it tells obviously it tells like the era before the Void Century, and
Yeah,
on the left it's yeah it's after Joy Boy or during Joy Boy, but it also
as
tells both the past and the present at the same time,
mm-hmm.
especially on the left side
Mm-hmm.
because we
Yeah.
see Joy Boy fighting supposedly Emu with the same people that Luffy has, with the same allies that Luffy has currently. So that panel tells both like the past and what's going to happen in the future at the same time. The
No, yeah, you're right with that one. Like that, and that's the tricky thing about it, because it's like, who exactly are they trying to tell us about? Like,
and I mean
man,
like
pure fire.
I mean I might be wrong, but I don't think there was we ever got any hints of a world before the Void Century, right?
No, we like. I mean, I'm trying to think, and maybe like a very very small hint thrown away somewhere in the
Mm-hmm.
sea of everything that is One Piece, but nothing explicitly stating that there was a destruction before the Void Century until Elbaf, which is, in my opinion, amusing.
Exactly. All right. Okay, I'll Zoni says I hope I can join you all at that time. Yeah, so um Zoni was here for the One Piece top 30 stream a couple like last week, which is pretty
Yeah,
fun. So he might join in later on if he has time. No,
that's dope.
I'm doing good, Will. I'm doing good. Just a little tired, had a bad night's sleep, but we here. We locked in. Yeah, you got the page in front of you?
Mm-hmm. I got the yeah. Well, you wanna start from the top of the chapter?
Oh, we want to do the whole chapter.
It's up to you, man. We can do just the panel, or we can like go over the chapter.
I think the panel alone is more than enough, man.
Yeah, I feel that.
That's
I feel that. All right, man. Let's get into it. Which side do you want to start on?
well, I mean, obviously with the first one because that, I mean, just chronologically, and it's the most,
Chronologically, yeah.
and it's the biggest mystery so far because we know nothing about that side.
All right, bet.
Okay, we got the official in front of us. The first world, and I like the font that the official uses. Within the earth that was fire, mankind succumbed to greed and touched the forbidden sun. The enslaved prayed, and the sun god appeared. The earth raged, and with its serpent of hellfire, shrouded the world in death and darkness, and they will never meet. God damn, why am I getting goosebumps again, man? This is so this is so dumb.
No, for real, for real. Okay,
No,
so wait. I just realized it says, like, with the official translation,
yeah,
it says within the earth there was fire.
yeah.
So like, damn, bro.
It's already different than what TCB said.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the earth engulfed in flame. It's drastically different than what the official says. It's like within
No,
the earth
yeah.
there was fire. So it like when it's put like that, it doesn't sound negative as how
The
TCB
earth
put
is
it.
engulfed in flame.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I think from the jump, like, even with the like rough original translations, they were trying to say that like the fire that they're referring to on Earth, I believe, is a power source here.
Hmm.
At least that's why I think. Not sure what that is, because that's where it gets kind of dicey, because of like everything that we know about like the mother flame and then the sun, and but definitely I think they're referring to like a power that was innate to the earth, and because of that power, mankind succumbed to greed.
Ah,
Yeah.
but
What about you?
well, I'm still trying to figure out like so like the first couple two sentences. So it says within the earth there was fire, mankind succumbed to greed and touched the forbidden sun, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
it's immediately switches to the enslaved prayed. So like what I wonder is like when mankind touched the forbidden sun, were they already enslaved or were they enslaved because
Mm.
they touched the forbidden sun?
You asking all the right questions, man.
Because I had that thought like from the first translation on, I just couldn't figure it out because the touching the forbidden sun is the end of the sentence, like it ends with a
I
period.
was I was just about to say that. So I think, all right, well, since everything here is like chronological,
Yeah,
meaning that one thing leads into another thing,
yeah,
I believe that when they touch the forbidden sun, that is what led to people becoming enslaved. So maybe
right,
they got their hands on a power that allowed some people to prostrate themselves as like higher or better than others.
right. Okay, but yeah. So now that we see that, it just makes more and more sense, like how the giants can't figure, like they
Mm-hmm.
disagree on so much, like
No, yeah.
on what Joy Boy is supposed to be or what Nika is supposed to be.
You see, like this is where like I had another theory because of how they said the enslaved prayed and the sun god appeared, but the earth god wait, holy shit. The
What's
earth
wrong?
god rage. They changed it again. This is another change here because like in the original, well, the first one that TCB, let me pull it up. The sentencing was different there.
Yeah, so TCB dropped two translations. They corrected it later on. So the first TCB translation was very cryptic compared to
Yeah,
OP scans,
yeah.
and with their updated translation, it's a lot more straightforward.
Okay, so in this, right. So in TCBs when they say the god of the land was enraged, but in the official they say the earth god raged.
Yeah, but who has said Earth God? That it's, I mean, the Sea God we can make some connections, but with the Earth God, I don't think we've ever uh, like who would
Skypea.
Skypea?
Yeah, in Skypea they told us about all they told us
Oh,
about
right,
these
right, yeah, yeah.
gods.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But I mean, like, that's the only time it was mentioned. So
Yeah.
like the sea god, we can make some interpretations. Like it could be Poseidon for all we know.
Mm, it could be. Yeah.
And I just
Mm,
want to hop on Kutra's comment because he says something very interesting. So so I'm gonna cover the first and second of what he says. So the first
okay.
world, the Earth God was enraged, so he created the red line. The West and South will never meet again. In the second world, the Sea God was enraged, so he created the calm belt. The North and the South never meet again. And that I didn't even think of that the first time I.
I didn't even think of that either. That's top tier. That is top tier. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Because
the
I didn't
specifically
good.
the second one, like of the creation of the calm belts,
Mm-hmm.
that is a good one, really good catch. GG's.
Mm-hmm. No, for real. Third will no more calm belt slash red line. They will meet again. Hmm.
We got J7 and Milo in chat, two other regulars. They're hopping in chat, just chilling to see you.
Bye.
Um,
But
s- s-
no, like that's an exquisite catch, and I think that the serpent of hellfire,
yeah,
that is definitely what we're seeing on this right side of the mural.
yeah,
The
exactly.
big thing, yeah, that has to be that, bro. I saw
And
someone say that the X's on the serpent of hellfire is the same as like dragon's tattoo on his
yeah,
face.
I heard that take too, but I disagree with that. Just I don't think I think that's a one too far fetched, and
Mm-hmm.
second, because you see each X is like accompanied with another. So like we have two X's up top, two in the middle,
Yeah,
and then the only reason we don't see another X is because it's behind the building. So there should be a sixth one, I think.
that's true. But oh yeah, that's something I actually wanted to talk about. The buildings, they
Yeah,
look very much like buildings we would have in our era now. So I think what this is like. I think that is a part of the ancient kingdom. That whole segue thing where you see like humans that have halos on their heads and then they're like creating something and passing it back. I think that is like representative of something that was going on in the ancient kingdom.
Wait, can you repeat the last part? I'm missed it.
Mm. I said, the people on the conveyor, on the kind of like conveyor belt thing, and they
Oh,
have
right.
like these, yeah, they on the right, and they have like this squiggly power thing,
Yeah,
and it keeps getting bigger. I think that whole section there with the modern looking buildings is like telling us about the ancient kingdom.
yeah. That's what I. Yeah, I like the buildings. I interpreted that as the ancient kingdom,
Mm-hmm. For
but
sure.
like this whole cyclist that's going on here of like people walking out the city and going down and back up. It's like there's so it could be so much because
That's what I'm,
people have pointed out the halos. Obviously, it was like
yeah.
we've never seen we've never seen a halo before in One Piece. We've never seen anyone with a halo. We've seen people with wings, like angelic
No,
wings.
that's what I'm, yeah, no, that's what I'm, the Halo part might become, mm, yeah, you're right because like on the part with the w- on the part with the person who is standing on the inside of the right,
Hmm.
and there's one person who has a halo and one person who doesn't have a halo and he's reaching out to him. What I'm trying to figure out is, are those people like jumping onto the conveyor belt, going down, and then coming back up on the next side with maybe their halo got transformed into like that thing?
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to tell because on this like the whole cyclist ends with them climbing Zunisha for whatever reason. So it doesn't really
Yeah.
nothing adds up. And Jay correctly points out the Halo part might be completely misinterpreted by everyone, which is I mean chances are it's yeah that's probably the case.
Yeah, no, I saw him say that too, and like I believe that's true. I don't think because when we see Halo iconography in like our media, it's usually like to represent life or death or like something like that, you know, sending to heaven. But in One Piece now, like wings and all that, like Christian iconography means something completely different. So maybe it could mean that these people were like innocent in some way, and their innocence got turned into like a power source. I don't know, Brian. I'm
Mm.
spitballing.
Yeah, so the first senses that we covered earlier, mankind succumbed to greed and touched the forbidden sun. If we tie that to like the mother flame, like the
Mm,
original, like not the one the Vegapunk made, but the one, the actual original endless source of power.
yeah,
Let's say back then their greed took over and they took parts of it, and then that source of power stopped working.
yeah.
So they were forced into slavery to keep the source alive.
Oh shit! I think you got it there.
It's, it might be something, but I don't know because it's still it just ties to the theory of like time passing between the two sentences and whatever the forbidden sun could mean.
Maybe no, yeah, maybe you're right. So yeah, they are powering the city. Yeah, I think so. And it says that they touched the forbidden sun and the enslaved prayed. So
Yeah,
maybe they needed something to power the forbidden sun to give them an up, and that's why we see the two gods fighting with a human king on top.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Which sort of brings us to the second, like, who is that dragon? Like
Man,
if we are supposed to put it to scale, like if the serpent is actually the red line, like
yeah.
what even is even comparable to the same size of that could like clash with with the snake?
No, that's what I'm saying. Well,
Like not even Zunisha is is on that level.
is well, how I'm thinking it is like just because the snake can wrap around the entire planet
Yeah,
doesn't mean that it can like fight with its whole body. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it could have only fought with it like the head part.
No, I get that, but still, even with the head parts, it has to be just absolutely massive. And
No, yeah, you're
if
right.
we see it like spitting flames, it's got to be it's got to be insane. Like the amount of fire that comes out of it.
No,
So like
no,
what could be that
definitely.
dragon? Like even like
Well,
do you remember like the shadowy figures after like at the end of Thriller Bark?
yeah,
Like even
the
those,
giants.
yeah. Like I don't think even those come even close to whatever the snake is.
I think that dragon, honestly, could be the Earth God because it says the Earth God rage, and with its serpent of hellfire, shrouded the world in death and darkness.
Yeah, could be because we do not see like other than that we don't see an Earth God, but it would be weird to like showcase an Earth God as a dragon with wings.
That's what I. That's what I was thinking about. Yo, someone said it could be Uranus.
The dragon, okay, the dragon being, yeah, that's definitely possible. Yeah, there's so much. Hold up. Okay, chat is kind of popping off, so I don't want to leave them too much
Yeah.
behind. Um, so yeah, so Gooch says with the third world, as when they will meet again, so which means no more calm belt, no more red line. So that makes sense. Um, see what else did I miss? Shamrock Sword has a Cerberus fruit, a three-headed dog that guards the gates of the underworld. Zoro has three swords. Yeah, I made that connection because Shamrock technically used the three sword style right there, but I don't think that's a devil fruit. Honestly, I think that's some emu bullshit going on.
Nah, I think oh yeah, no. I had a theory about that actually. I do think it's a devil fruit. And I think like so you know how to okay, so you know how with Zoro, right? He basically had to like flow all of his haki into his blade
Yeah,
and basically Kong like do the will of the sword. I'm thinking that maybe if you feed a zone to an inanimate object and you can conquer the will of the zone with your own will, then you can awaken it in the blade. And on top of that, I think when you conquer the will of a zone devil fruit yourself, instead of aligning with the will of the zone, that's when you get the black clouds around it instead of the white.
yeah, yeah. Essentially, the typical, I guess, the zone awakening that we saw Lucci do and Kaku with the
Mm-hmm.
with the black
Yeah, yeah.
flame scarf. But the one thing that I don't think it's I don't think it's a devil fruit. It just says straight up
Yeah.
Cerberus. Like there's no a
That's true.
dog fruit mythical type Cerberus, which they did the same
You know, know me, yeah.
for the Gorosei. Yeah, like the Gorosei didn't have any devil fruits introduction. They just had straight up the names of the demons they represent.
Yeah, no, you're right, you're right.
Let's see what
Um,
else we got in chat. The enslaved maybe
uh,
buccaneer, an artificial race. Yeah, that was mentioned to me in the live reaction, but it would be kind of wild if the buccaneers were slaves like way back then. Like
nah, I
I
don't. I think the I think the enslavement or the persecution of all the other races in One Piece was something that came post Void Century.
right.
Yeah, I don't think all the races was enslaved back here. I think it was kind of like how to say like a free for all in the world, and then they and then after like one of the wars or something, when the ones that slew the sun deified themselves, they started hunting every other race of human being.
Hmm.
No, yeah.
Okay. Looks like someone dropped a sub. Whoever that was, I appreciate it a lot, man.
Let's go.
Um, I think it was on Reddit where I saw it. Someone pointed out, which I didn't pick up on at all, strangely, or anyone during the stream. So the right side of the panel, we see, besides the like the big creatures, everyone looks the
Mm-hmm.
same. Everyone looks the same, right? And the
Yeah.
moment time passes forward, we have all these different types of creatures, types of humans: fishmen, giants, tontara, minks. Uh, so like, what pretty much says like before the Void Century, I think everyone was just like there were
A
no
human.
yeah there were no different species. I think it was just the human race back then.
That's an interesting one for sure. Um, so I actually think it was a little bit more of the opposite. I think back then there were way more special races because even on the right here,
Mm-hmm.
we see a Birkin with wings inside of Zunisha, and we see
Oh right.
Zunisha. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then at
Mm,
the bottom of that, we see all the animals, and then we see two humans in the middle of that. We
yeah.
could be right. What we could be seeing there is like maybe the creation of minks or
Oh god.
something like that.
Man.
I mean like that. I'm hoping I'm wrong about that part. But I think there were a whole lot more ancient races, and as time went by, especially with the world government hosting their little you know, special race hunting fest
Yeah.
on different islands. Yeah, I think more and more races like kind of faded out of existence because of that.
Okay. So what do you then make out of like the this like the stark difference between the two panels in like different types of species that we see? Because as you point out, yeah, there is yeah the like the people with the wings who's there, but mostly they look like regular humans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Do you
Hmm.
think it might be? You think that could be related to the devil fruits or the stealing of the like them touching the flame? Like that's mostly the cause of it.
I think because like yeah, you're right. Like it's hard because we don't even see giants on this side. You know what I'm saying? Except for the giant monsters.
Yeah.
So honestly, where did like why are there no other special races on the right side? Oh wait, but something I was thinking about is like everyone everyone believes that like the right side is displaying the first millennium and the left side is the second millennium, right?
Yeah.
But I was like within the context that we found out about this, right? What if all of it is just the Void Century War? Because they said that this is a children's drawing that dates back 8 to 900 years ago.
Yeah.
So, like, how would they have known? I mean, yeah, they would have known, but like, I just feel like I just want to consider the possibility that all of this could just be one thing. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you say that it could only be like once interpreted as one single timeline, or like
Yeah,
one not timeline, but like one era.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking because it's like that's
Uh,
what I'm thinking because it's the same thing you pointed out with no special races on one side,
yeah.
and then we said that these buildings look like the ancient kingdom. We know that they played a huge role in the Second War, and to think that the serpent soaked in blood, the world serpent, it
Mm-hmm.
still could be alive and fighting.
Yeah.
I think that's a high possibility. But I also think it's a strong possibility that each side is a
Actually,
different era.
actually,
So it's
now that you say it, you might yeah that could be that could be one of the interpretations. Like it because this whole panel it definitely can be read as like in different ways purposefully.
mm-hmm.
So it can be I guess interpreted as like the people on the left fighting the war against Emu, supposedly the oppressor,
Yeah.
to free like the regular folks.
Yeah. That's what
Okay, that it that is a good one.
that's
I haven't thought about it yet. Yeah.
that's how I thought about it because I was like
Mm.
when I was watching it, I was like, all right, there's no way that like all of this is supposed to just depict. There's no way that this little bit, I mean, like there's not enough here for both wars, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Exactly.
Like, yeah, we have a lot of stuff, but just because one side shows us, the left side shows us them fighting Emu and Emu having the mother flame,
Mm-hmm.
but the right side also shows us another section of war with people seemingly constructing like mechanisms and stuff, and then two deity-like beings fighting.
Okay. Yeah. Huh. Okay. The-
All these Zoni said, yeah, he was like that. He was like, it was said and stated that before the world government existed and Marie Joie, it was literally a land of Lunarians, and they were considered as gods of the time. Yeah.
yeah. Exactly. Uh. Yeah, because that was something that I wanted to get to later about specifically about the Lunarians because I
Mm-hmm.
think they are mentioned in this whole thing. Let me get to chat real quick. Let's see if
Yeah.
there's anything standing out.
I'm about to start my stream on my end.
Okay, sure. Yeah. Is there anything specific you want to cover, or just
No, we chilling, man.
okay, good.
I think this is going pretty well.
Maybe Earth God and the Serpent clash because the world. Oh, cause the world to go. Oh wait, that's so more like an accident, as like the Earth God and the Serpent clashing, causing the world to go into darkness. Possible, but the way the translation go, like the text says it feel it feels more intentional.
Mm-hmm. I think um I think humanity reached for the sun
Mm-hmm.
because, well, my whole theory originally was that the entire One Piece planet was just filled with all these different type of gods and creatures and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And because humanity was basically getting railed because they weren't strong enough,
Yeah.
they reached for the Forbidden Star. They reached for the power to try and balance the scales,
Right.
and we living in the aftermath of that.
Yeah. So that would be then the interpretation, which I covered earlier. That there's
Mm.
no that there's no time passing between these sentences. That they were already slaves there while when they touched the sun.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think that has a huge part to do with it. And I even went through and I broke some shit down because I was like, okay, so let's say all these gods existed, right? Sun god, rain god, sea god, earth god. I was like, what if all the different races are like trickle down versions of these deity like beings, and they all belong to different clans? And I was like, for the sun god, we could have the Shandorians, the humans, and the moon people.
Mm-hmm.
They descend from the sun god. The rain god, we had the Lunarians and the Minx slash Sulong people. The sea god, we had the fishmen and the sea king. And the earth god, we had like the ancient giants.
Okay.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time going in this.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Because the way I had a different take about the sun god specifically. 'Cause the way it's
Yeah, man.
presented, it sounds like the sun god came later, while the other gods had already existed, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. And I had a I had a theory about that too. I think one of the gods, possibly the earth god, killed the sun god so that he could like rule over all the creatures of the land.
Mm-hmm.
And when they touched the forbidden star and like the sun god appeared, that was the creation of the first devil fruit.
Wait, when the sun was touched, you mean, or when the forbidden sun was touched? That's the creation of the first devil fruit.
Yeah. When they
Okay,
touched the forbidden sun. And it was the sun god nika fruit.
right. I'm yeah, I'm bored with that in a way. That was something that I thought of too earlier.
Mm.
That
Okay, I
that
believe.
sun god Nika
But
is the only one that is like that has like the forbidden sun in it for a specific reason
mhm.
that Luffy was able to power Emeth.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Vegapunk said he could only be powered by the Mother Flame essentially. So and he only came to power. He only woke up after Luffy went into Gear 5, which is possibly powered by the Forbidden Sun.
no,
So
yeah, that's. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that part?
oh,
I'm telling my Discord that I just went live.
oh yeah, no worries. No, what I'm saying. So how do I say it? So like, Vegapunk said that Emeth was that the giant robot could only be powered by an ancient eternal source of flame or some shit. It's essentially the Mother Flame, right?
Yeah.
And it only woke up after Luffy went into Gear 5, which I
Uh,
so I'm yeah. So the Nika being powered by the Forbidden Sun or the Mother Flame, that is, I think, is definitely there. It's definitely a possibility. But how it translated into a Devil Fruit is another mystery, I think. Because
that's what. Yeah, you're right. That's the only thing I haven't been able to like figure out specifically is like what is it? Like where's the link and how does the One Piece fit into all of this? Because we've seen Nika's heartbeat be used as a power source for different things, or at least it's been hinted as that it could be. So
mm-hmm.
like, you know, what is the correspondence with that? Like music
Yeah,
definitely has a big role in One Piece
right.
in
Yeah,
terms of like powering things, and we know that Bink Sake is somehow tapped into all of that. So like,
yep.
yo, what's good, all?
We got Lucas Karate though in chat. Hi, welcome. I think this is the first time I've seen you here. How you doing, man? You want to get into the second world?
Yeah.
All right, this one is going to be a bit tricky to read because it's split up. Okay, the second world. Within the void there was breath. Oh, okay. Within the void there was breath. The forest god tamed demons, and the sun spread fires of war. That's
Okay, so here they said
that
it
sounds drastically different,
tamed
no?
demons.
Yeah, it said it,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That sounds drastically different.
and in the latest TCB translation says the god of the forest summoned its devils or demons.
Just give me a second. Sorry.
Yeah, sure. I'll get to chat then. In the meantime, I don't think the mural is showing Albaf tree because they don't look. No, I covered that in my last stream. Yeah, I don't think that's the Albaf tree. I think it's a different tree that doesn't exist anymore, or is in the hands of Emu currently.
Have a good time over.
Those are not leaves or the devil fruits. Ooh, oh, good. Hmm. Okay, a good call.
Oh yeah, all right, I'm back. Sorry, my girl was just
Yeah,
going
no,
to work.
no
I was
worries.
telling her bye.
Don't worry about it. Kuch says maybe the winged person in the first world is a moon guy, and due to technology they put some genetic mutation. A moon guy? Wait, like a Lunarian?
I think he means like someone who lived on the moon.
Uh, I don't know.
Because we know people lived on the moon in One Piece, but like excuse me, did they like migrate from Earth to the moon or are they native to the moon? Because that's a whole other thing.
I was gonna get to that after reading the second half of the second world because that's covered in there. So the second half says those of the half moon dreamed, those of the moon dreamed. Man killed the sun
Mm,
and became god, and the sea god stormed, and they will never meet.
that is great, yo.
Fucking hell.
Within someone in your chat said within the void there was breath could be referencing like a lack of trees at the end of this war. So the forest god produced trees and to help people like breed or breathe back life into the land.
Mm. Within the void there was breath. How does TCB cover it? It says a breath stirred in the abyss. Okay, so essentially the same thing.
Yeah,
And this is okay
it's dense. Yeah.
because
So yeah, go ahead.
in the first translation that I read, um, like somewhere in here it mentioned that people ascended. Like it said something along the lines men killed the sun and ascended to godhood, which had
Hold on,
a lot of different definitions.
I have the OG translations from the spoilers on my phone.
Okay.
The OG translation said men became gods after slaying the sun, the deity of the sea rampaged.
Okay, that's a completely different one than the one that I read. Because
Yeah.
I first read the OP scans version,
Mm.
but essentially like when they killed the sun, I think that's when people started a set like going up.
Called
I so like
mm.
so like uh the 20 monarchs ascending, like going up to the red line. You have a
Yeah.
bunch of like the people that we saw in the cover stories, like the people that Enel met. I think they fled Earth to go to the moon
Yeah.
with
Man, yo,
what?
that makes perfect sense, bruh.
Yeah, so
Because they said death and darkness reign at the end of the first thing. So yeah, it makes sense people would flee and go to the moon.
yeah, exactly, exactly.
Owl said in my chat that the god of the forest could be a physical manifestation of the trees because Mother Nature doesn't have a physical form. And like
Mm.
not just the trees, the Adam and the Eve trees. I think that's interesting, bruh.
Like nature in general.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, yeah, that okay, interesting.
Because
Oh,
like I always like the way I thought about it initially was that these gods were actual physical deities. Because remember back in Skypiea, the Shandorans were like literally sacrificing people to the giant snake Kashigami that they thought was a god. You know what I'm saying? And oh yeah, I wanted to say that about the first world too. That whole motif of sacrificing humans or something to
mhm.
the gods, that could be what we're seeing on the right side with the people going up and down the conveyor belt.
I
The
was
conveyor belt.
like the moment you said that earlier, I was just gonna point that out because nowadays the Shanors were sacrificing to the snake. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's you. Okay, yeah, that's a, fuck. That's a good one. That's a good catch. Nice, nice.
Yeah, that's how I'm thinking about it because like really and truly, Skypiea and the Shandorans, bro, is the only arc that we have that like, you know.
Yeah. So I think it's King of Lightning who keeps saying it. That Skypiea is like the entire One Piece story told in a single arc.
No, yeah. Like the law of it is
Yeah.
like the law that we receive in Skypiea is actually insane
Like
for like where we were at in the story at that point in time.
look, if some movie director came out and just created a standalone Nolan flashback, like without giving it the One Piece name, it would be one of the best movies
Mhm.
ever made, ever, bar none. That
No,
shit
it
would go
would
hard.
be.
Uh,
Oh,
let's see.
what's the Willa Dream saying here? Biggest trees make the peace planets oxygen, breath of all things, maybe through spores, make voice of all things. Yo, that's
Wait, come again?
he said the biggest trees make the One Piece planet's oxygen, the breath of all things, and maybe through the spores of those trees, it creates the voice of all things. And I think like
Oh, okay,
cooked a little bit, maybe
okay.
a little bit didn't die.
As far as we know,
Says
that like huh, there's no real like there's only a couple like ancient trees as we that we know of, right?
well, actually, I think when we got to Elbaf, one of the giants said that there are other treasure trees around the world, but the one in Elbaf is the oldest
Oh
one in
no, you're right.
existence.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. No, they did say that. Yeah.
Yeah, so like, whew, man, I'm getting excited, right?
And to people in chat, I'm sorry if I'm missing your message. I'll try to get as many of. I'll try to get to all of them eventually. Just be patient.
Hey man, we could just sit here and like read, like take a second and read through the chat. I got no problems with that. Let's see what they're saying. because some of them drop in some fire like theories and interpretations.
Oh yeah, exactly. Sure. Let's see. Um. Zoni says Jabari is right because it was said and stated that before the world government existed, and Marajwa was literally the land of only Lunarians. Yeah, exactly. Because Marco mentioned it in Wano that Whitebeard would get drunk and just talk about gods before uh before the world government and shit. But
Yeah.
Marco never took it seriously because he was just he thought he was going crazy.
Yo.
But which is another double entendre in here. So man killed the sun and became God. Essentially, not just not killing by killing the sun, not just like killing Joy Boy
Mm-hmm.
and became
No.
the sun, but like they pushed out the Lunarians and took their
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, hold up. Remember when King was introduced, like when he was revealed his face and his race? They
Mm.
said that his species could survive any like uh,
You can't?
any like extreme weather, extreme circumstances, like extreme heat, extreme cold, like anything. And the snake was a serpent of hellfire, and they just
Yeah.
supposedly just lived on top of a flaming snake, which would add up then. So do we take the fact that the snake was a serpent of hellfire? Do we like take it literally that the snake was actually blazing hot at the time?
I think we might have to, honestly.
Because obviously right now it's just pretty much a mountain around the globe. But back then it
I think
would make sense why the like how the Lunarians would survive on something like that.
uh I definitely think that the serpent was actually baked in hellfire. Like that gives a lot of credence to why it's red, and not just the red line, not just why the red line is red, but like why the Lunarians have the power of fire, because
Right. Jesus Christ.
they like that doesn't make any sense. They can literally control an element, and no, like we haven't seen any other person be able to do that besides Luffy and Sanji.
Yeah, and Sanji, I mean, nowadays there are with the introduction of King, there are theories that Sanji has Lunarian DNA in him.
Oh man, I'm one of the big backers of that theory.
I mean, it's definitely possible, which would also not just the flame stuff, but also like how tanky he has become, which we saw in King. Like he would like whenever the flame was turned on, he was pretty much invincible.
No, yeah, that's how I'm thinking about it. So I'm just trying to fix the audio on my side
Yeah,
because
sure.
Owl said he can't hear you on my stream.
Which says the Ohara tree was 5,000 years old, and they just burned that shit. It's crazy. Fucking hell. The Eve tree and the Adam tree were one in Elbaf and the other in Fishman. No, the one in Fishman Island is the Eve tree, right?
um, the one on Fishman, yeah,
Yeah,
that's the Eve tree.
yeah, because the Eve tree was like supplying Fishman Island with sunlight, which so it's like on top of the red line and it catches sunlight and directs it all the way down to where Fishman Island is.
Oh yeah, I wanted to also talk about that. I think that the Eve tree could be the tree that produces the devil fruits, because the treasure of Marijua. How did Doflamingo get Ace's fruit back that quickly unless he had access
Ooh,
to the actual devil fruit tree itself? And it makes sense that they would build their kingdom where they would have access to all of the devil fruits. And on top of that, peep that the Gorosei have the best fruits, mythical zones, like these ancient monsters and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So like I think that the treasure of Marie Joie is the Eve tree that can produce devil fruits.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yo, that shit. Yeah, that's a good one. So we're back to the theory of the Eve tree being possibly the devil fruits, like the tree that carries the devil fruits or creates them, right? Or
Yeah, no, yeah, I think that's what it is.
ooh, okay. Yeah, because I think like way back in One Piece, I think it was mentioned that it does come up from a tree, right? Like the devil fruits in general.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think yeah, they do. They, I mean, like, other than like fruits grow on trees, so that's that's what we kind of going off here,
And then
going
it's
off of
also
it here.
and then it also makes sense why the world government and the Marines can get access of such insanely powerful devil fruits for their troops.
Exactly. That's the main part of what I was thinking about because I was like, how do they get all these powerful,
Yeah,
nice devil fruits? Like realistically speaking.
yeah. Like previous generation of Marines, like they were all Logias.
Yeah,
It's only now that Fujitora is the only one with the paramecia, and it's still like crazy busted.
exactly. And how did they like get those fruits specifically? We
Yeah.
know that Fujitoria. We know that Fujitora and Green Bull always had their fruits. So
Oh, did they?
yeah, they joined with their fruits. They joined from
Oh.
the world military draft.
Mm. Interesting. But I would,
From
yeah. But so then they have. I'm still sticking with the theory that they have two sources. They have like an original source, like for the
yeah.
like the demon powers that we saw the Gorosei have, and I think like a watered down version of those is the devil fruits somehow,
I
some
have
way.
a theory. I like with you speaking on that, I actually have a theory that Emu doesn't just possess one devil fruit, but they may possess a devil fruit plus the original like power of the sea god. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Oh wait, you think Emu has the powers of the sea god?
Yeah, I think that's what makes Emu such a like dangerous threat. I think on top of having maybe the earth god fruit, Emu just inherently possesses the power of the sea god. Cause like everything that Emu does with those like teleportation circles and stuff, bro,
Yeah.
is so like nothing we've seen before with a devil fruit, nothing we've seen before with Haki.
No,
What are
that's
they
yeah.
doing?
No, that's no, the teleport like the summoning stuff. That's it didn't even feel like One Piece when you first saw it. But
Exactly.
but when but when it comes to the to the sea god, I was on board with that with Emu having sea related powers until this chapter because of the
Mm,
second world because it says
mm,
men killed the sun and became god and the sea god
yeah.
stormed and they will never meet. So like the sea god got enraged because they killed the god because they killed the sun god, which then ties to Poseidon like going berserk because Joy Boy died. Because
Woo!
Poseidon was
Yeah.
allies with Joy Boy back in the day, and Joy Boy
Yeah.
had like a whole apology for Poseidon in Fishman Island, written in an
Fishman
apocryph.
Island,
Yeah,
exactly. No, yeah, you
uh,
100% right about that. That could be an interpretation. Because
so
like I already wrote my video, so I can't change nothing that I wrote and scripted. But like, yeah, I think you cooking with that one because the
Jay.
sun god.
Hmm?
I lost the train of thought. Go ahead.
Um, yeah. So before all we knew about Poseidon was them controlling the Sea Kings, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean Poseidon, as we know, is like the god of the sea, obviously. But it would make sense that Poseidon would also straight up be able to like control the seas, wouldn't it? Like potentially making the water level rise, or even creating the calm belt, as Cooch said.
Mm-hmm.
But that would like
No,
require like
100%.
yeah, but that would require Poseidon like uh get their shit together and just fully master their abilities. Because so far Shirahoshi ain't doing that.
No, that's that. And that's the thing, bro. We're gonna have to wait. And then something I'm thinking about too is the fact that Luffy could not speak to Zunisha.
Yep. Yeah.
He could, only Momo could. Because Momo was the sovereign. Which makes no sense.
Well, actually, no. It does make sense because the
Yeah, let me
Seekings,
hear.
the Seekings in Fishman Island, they were waiting for the two sovereigns, supposedly Poseidon and Momo.
Actually, now that we know I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna look up the what you call it. What was the seeking poem about the two sovereigns?
Um, hold up.
I'm looking it up right now because
Okay.
remember they had like a poem or something that they were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, they spit out a whole prophecy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Someone else dropped the
Another
sub. Let's.
sovereign will be born.
Yeah, whoever just dropped the sub, appreciate you a lot, man. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Shout out to you, guy. I'm assume first that okay, so it was 10 years until birth and another 15 to grow.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that was in the Roger flashback,
That's
right?
25 years. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So 10 before Poseidon was born. Get until Poseidon is born. Another 15 until she grows, and Shirahoshi age is 16 currently.
Well, actually, I think with this, because what I'm looking at on Reddit right now, it says in chapter 968, we see the Sea Kings prophesies that another sovereign will be born and they will meet Shirahoshi just 10 years until birth and another 15 to grow.
So, and at that time, both sovereigns weren't born yet, or am I misinterpreting it? Because if it's because back then Momo was already born, like he was already alive.
Yeah, exactly. He was traveling to the future.
Yeah, unless that's what unless that's what they mean, that like being born, moving to the future. But I
Yeah,
I doubt that.
no, I doubt that. Have we ever seen Luffy use the voice of all things beyond just beyond like just being able to hear?
No, I don't think so.
Interesting.
He can only hear it, just like Roger. Roger could also only hear it. I think Oden could use it, but he's never showcased it like Momo did.
Mm. No, you're right, you're right, you're
Because
right.
I would think that people of like Kozuki clan could all do it. I think.
They
Or
should be able to.
J7 says, I'm sticking to the theory that those full moon people are Lunarians who have wings in NL cover story. And the half moon people are Skypians. The celestial dragons are normal humans who. Oh, okay, that's a whole new interpretation. So the those full moon people are Lunarians who have wings in NL's cover story. And half moon people are Skypians. The celestial dragons are normal humans who killed God to become gods.
Mm.
I mostly agree. There's definitely something there. It's just the half moon stuff that has to be the D clan. See, NL moon cover page. Did they have?
Yeah, man, I see that.
Oh, they do. Right, they do have wings. Man, holy shit! I might have to. Man, I might have to do a separate stream for the NL cover story because I got to refresh my memory on
No, but
that.
we gonna have to go back through
Yeah.
like
'Cause I thought there was quite a bit of chapters for the NL cover story.
No, the NL cover story was like so important to the story that it's actually insane to think about it. You know what I mean? Like him going to the moon, meeting these Birkins, giving them power, like
Yeah.
basically conquering them.
First thing I see, just a straight up one of the moon people being a straight up samurai.
No, exactly.
No, no, I gotta cover that in maybe next week. That's dope.
No, go through the entire NL cover
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, the ancient kingdom produced these devil fruits, so they had the source, and Joyba mistakenly angered the sea god or Poseidon, so he cursed devil fruits users could not. So yeah, so that Poseidon cursed the devil fruits that they couldn't swim anymore. That was also one of
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's, yeah, I think
But
that's like kind of,
I don't know if
everyone agrees on that.
yeah, but I don't know if Poseidon was actually mad at Joy Boy. That was the apology from Joy Boy to Poseidon, but I thought it was mostly because he failed. I don't think like huh, would Poseidon get angry for that Joy Boy failed? Because it's not like a betrayal or anything, right?
I don't think it's a betrayal. I think he just couldn't make good on his promise to bring them to the sun.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that could where betrayal is possibly involved, I think, is Zunisha. Because
Zunisha.
Zunisha was cursed to
Yeah.
walk eternally for a huge crime that they committed. But who cursed them to walk eternally is a whole different story. No, I
Maybe it was Emu.
yeah, because I want to say I don't think Joy like after we saw Joy Boy, I don't think he's the type to like do that to someone.
That's what I'm saying too. Joy Boy would never like.
Yeah, so the huge crime that Zunisha committed was allying with Joy Boy, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It definitely would have been. I always speculated that it was like helping Joy Boy.
Hmm. And it,
It had to be because what else could that poor whale have done? Let me whale. What else could that poor elephant have done that
yeah,
has him walking the sea for what 800 years has it been now?
yeah, yeah, 800 years ago. But Zunisha might be older because it has gone through like the Void Century stuff. So yeah,
No,
uh,
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Jay
Oh,
said,
I actually have an idea.
hmm?
Oh no, not about that. Just something to fix the audio with my
Oh
phone,
okay,
with my yeah, to get like your audio on it. Because I'm on the Discord call, but like it's on my computer. I'm considering just putting it on my phone and then putting you next to the mic.
oh okay, really?
Yeah, because all says he still can't hear you, and I don't know what the hell is going on.
Wait, really? That's
Yeah,
like do you use
no sound.
like do you
Yeah,
use
I'm using OBS.
okay? So if you click like the screen capture source and double click it, like what I always do is like double click it. If you look at my stream, I'd always do this. Like I switch it out.
But no.
Yeah. So I click on the source and I do like I switch it out and put it back, and then confirm it, and then it fixes the audio for me. That's what
I
you.
just like streaming is just like so much.
Yeah, it's a lot
Like
of it's complicated in terms of settings. I mean,
it really is.
took me almost a year to get everything like properly set up because I was
I've
having so
been
many issues.
nah, that's what I'm saying. I've been streaming for about like maybe a couple months
Mm.
now, few months, and like even now I still always like have like smaller issues like this, like oh like we're on a call, but this person's audio here isn't like, and I'm like, yo, come on, bro, just like I can hear them. Just play the audio, just play the call.
Yeah.
I'm still working on it.
Jay says, remember Luffy's drawn as a Skypean in the volume cover page and dragon eyes tattooed to his clothing. Wait, when was that? Yeah, the will here will three heartbeats sound Will of Dreams, what do you say? Here will three hearts beat sound Momo Luffy. I think Will Heart 3. Okay, One Piece volume 27 cover. Oh, right, he is. Yeah. Yeah, they gave Luffy wings right there.
No, yeah. I also had a like. I also think about like with the different races.
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember, Oda said a while ago that the reason Usopp will never be as strong as Zoro and Luffy is because he has strength closer to that of an actual regular human,
Yeah.
right? So, what I started thinking about that is, what if he meant that in a like actual literal way? You know what I mean?
Like that Zoro and Sanji are like actual different species.
Yeah, like no, well, so yeah, Zoro and Luffy, because we see Colon with a giant mother and a human father. So what if after generations of all these like different species existing on
Ah,
Earth,
okay. Right.
yeah, it diluted the bloodline. So now
Mm.
we have humans with the like physical capabilities of a what you call it, of a giant. That's why Zoro, Luffy, Sanji, they're able to be so physically strong, whereas people like Usopp, who might just have the like physical strength of a human, he's like, he really can't, he actually can't do much.
Yeah, but also it is like the strength is attainable. Um like Garp and Kobe were just regular people as far as I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I'm looking at it now. Seeing what it, but that's what I'm trying to like. That's what I'm trying to say about it. Is like, let me see your OBS. I can. That's what I'm trying to say about it. Like maybe the issue, not issue, maybe Malta, like, okay, so the Monkey D family, right? They have a name attached to them with the D clan.
Yeah.
Then we have Zoro, who's a descendant of the Wano samurai.
Yeah.
I'm saying that these people, when in the poem, when they said the people of the moon and the half moon dream, maybe they were talking about people of fully of special races and then people of like half races. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is possible. It's definitely
Yeah,
possible.
that's what I theorized with that part because I was like, hmm, what do they mean? Hybrids, yeah. The Well of Dreams, he said that hybrids, yeah. Because look at Big Mom.
Yeah.
She is a giant human, but she was born of a regular human family. And then her family was so scared of her, they dropped her off on Elbaf and left her there. Maybe why they did that is that they were scared that people would find out that excuse me, they were scared that people would find out that they had giant blood in their lineage. So they tried to kind of like erase it or cover it up by putting Big Mom on the island of giants from the jump.
What if we completely switch it around? So before this chapter dropped, I was actually leaning towards a whole other theory that I kind of
Yeah, let me
cooked
hear.
up. What if instead? So right now we're saying that uh that we're just regular humans, but what if everyone is the descendant from giants?
I before this chapter dropped, bruh, that was my theory, gang. I'm not even playing with you.
Because that was
I had the same idea.
yeah, that's what I was going leaning towards, and then this chapter came out, and now I'm like questioning everything again. That
No, exactly.
It could still be possible since everyone here is drawn the same. But then, like on the left side, we see like all sorts of different sizes for these people.
Mm.
Anyway, let's get to the third world. See if it's any different. Within wait,
Oh
yeah,
shit. Okay, no, sorry, I just had an idea for something
don't say it.
of how I could fix. No, just how I could fix the audio on the
Oh,
stream.
okay, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Within the chaos, there was emptiness. The inconvenient remnants. Wait, the inconvenient remnants recall the promised day and hear the voice of the half moon. The sun god
Mm.
dances and laughs, guiding the world to its end. The sun returns and brings a new morning, and they will surely meet. Okay, okay, so there is no. Oh, okay.
They will
I was
surely meet.
uh, I was gonna mention like how there was no mention of the void because all the other translation had it, but then it's translated as emptiness. Within the chaos, there was emptiness.
Mm-hmm.
The inconvenient remnants recall the promised day. So the inconvenient
Yeah.
remnants, I think that's two things. Both the D clan, like people with the D clan, which the government keeps trying to like hide with like with Roger, how they call them Gold
Yeah.
Roger. But for some reason they didn't do with Luffy. But besides that, they the poneglyphs. I think the
Yeah.
I think
100%.
I think the
I think
poneglyph. Yeah,
scattering them. Yeah, I think scattering them across the planet was like one of Rogers. Not Rogers was one of
Joy Boy.
what you call him, Joy Boy. Yeah, was one of Joy Boy's like plans to keep it going because I feel like they knew that they were not gonna defeat Emo this time.
Yeah, I wonder how like how Joy Boy even lost.
I
'Cause
think Joy Boy lost because he was overwhelmed by Emo's forces.
I, for some reason I just do not see that because like we've seen the hockey that he pulled out in through Emmet in Egghead. It's
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just and we've seen how insanely scared Emu got when once he felt that hockey.
No, for real, bro. He had that boy running in fear.
So that could be that could definitely be what's it called betrayal involved somehow.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Lucas says, and I think they meet always refers to the sun god meeting the sun eternal flame. Really? Okay, so we have one theory earlier in chat that said that it's the seas meeting again. And now we have Lucas saying that it's Joy Boy or the sun god meeting the eternal flame. Which then contradicts my theory earlier, which that Joy Boy actually is already carrying part of the eternal flame. Unle-
You think so?
Wait, what if what if it's like definition of the definition of it like being the eternal flame being complete again?
Hmm. Hmm. I think yeah, no, I think I think that definitely has a huge part to play in it, and I think that the mother flame is something that only the sun god could like mess around with because we haven't seen anyone else in One Piece besides Luffy in Gear 5 be able to physically hold raw energy because he can turn it into rubber.
Ooh, okay, yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. That's he. Yeah, he grabbed lightning. He he ate light for some reason. Tokizaru. Uh, like he straight up manifested. He manifested goggles out of nowhere.
Just invented them things.
What if that eternal flame is more than just a power source? What if it like could straight up like create whatever? Like,
I think that is I think the One Piece
mhm.
has a lot to do with that, personally.
So like what? So then I wonder if that's the case. Then what was it used for? Like way back in World One, the first world,
I think it was used
just
for
just to power a city.
not just the power of city. I think the One Piece didn't come into play until the second world, and I think in the first world, yo, you can hear him right now. I think in the first world, it was used for creating the first devil fruit.
Okay, because I still think the devil fruits were created in the second half, like in the second world. Because if you remember Vegapunk, he said, like when he explained how devil fruits were created, he said that people's
Yeah.
dreams manifested into the said devil fruits. And here
Mm-hmm.
he literally says here, those of the half moon dreamed, and those of the moon dreamed. That's how I interpreted the creation of the devil fruits. So whatever the demons were doing before that, I think that's um the predecessor of the devil fruit, like what Emu is doing right now with the Gorosei, and potentially
Yeah.
even Shamrock's sword, like the Cerberus, like the
Yeah.
I think
I
that
think I think that has a lot of credence to it also.
I just like if we hadn't met the Gorosei and Emu so far, like we haven't seen them showing their abilities, I would have fully bought into it. It's just that one thing that's keeping me from that keeps me doubting that there's actually like a difference between the devil fruits and the demon stuff.
Yeah, I think I think some people have actual like abilities and powers. Like that's why I said I think Emu has the sea god power, or maybe just the pure earth god power. I think like there's a difference between having those abilities and then like having a devil fruit. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, because if you look at the ability, like what the Gorosei were doing and regular devil fruits, there's like a huge difference in um how it's showcased.
No, yeah, yeah, you definitely right
It's like
about that
those demons and specifically how Emu was moving. It felt almost like
one.
it felt like invincible or some like it didn't feel real. While devil fruits they just look bizarre.
No, yeah, yeah, no, for sure. Emu, Emu, all on their own seems like a whole different being, and that's why I think Emu doesn't just like. I don't think just has like multiple. I don't think Emu just has multiple devil fruits. I think Emu has multiple souls in one body.
Like human souls or
I don't know, man. I don't know. That's the whole thing about it. I'm not sure which side it's leaning on. Is it human souls? Is it whatever the hell souls it could be? Like
it's so where do you so where do you think Emu came into play? Like in the first world or in the second world?
definitely in the second one. I
Yeah,
think emo is a manifestation of that stuff.
yeah, I agree with that. That's
Yeah.
that's clearly yeah, because that's when the world govern the world government was formed. Like the 20 monarchs came together. They went to on top of the Grand
Mm.
Line, and then Emu from Emu Narona then gained all the power somehow.
Somehow.
Like either they gave it to him willingly or they made a deal. For some reason, they all chose Emu.
Oh shit! I got it.
Well,
I got it. I fixed the audio.
oh, I thought he had the. Let's go.
No, sorry. I finally got your audio on my side. I can
Oh,
see
okay,
it
no, fair
now.
enough. I thought you had like the whole answer for the mural.
Yeah, I wish, bro. To anyone watching this, sorry it went by so long without any audio from him. I learned now.
Yeah,
But
what up?
now we got Odin live on my side. Let's
Hey,
go.
what up, chat? Welcome everyone.
Yo.
Okay.
But okay, sorry. What we were saying now that I could like focus back up on the mural.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. The 20 kings, the 20 monarchs, that became the Gorosei, they all chose Emu for some reason to be the main leader,
No, that's facts, bro.
and to the point that
That's big facts.
they actually bow down to Emu right now. So is it
No, nah, you spitting, bro.
so? Is it simply but just because Emu ate somehow gained the original source like of the power of, or is there just
I
something more?
think I think and that's what I think. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like I feel as though Emu has the earth god fruit
Mhm.
and kill the sea god and absorb its power. I'm a stick with that one because
We're sticking
the
with
way they
this.
bow,
You're sticking with the sea god power. Because I was actually leaning towards the god of the forest.
yeah, could be.
Because
Okay,
that's
so let me say like
yeah.
yeah, no, I was gonna say I think Emo has a devil fruit and one of those god's powers. That's what I think it is. For sure.
Okay. Because we saw because we the emu definitely like gives the Gorsei their powers, right?
Yeah. Emu shares that maybe not their devil fruit ability itself, but their immortality and everything else. Yeah. Emu has some kind of Emu's locked in with them in some kind of weird, strange way that like he has control over what they can do
Yeah.
and what they do be doing. Which is crazy when you actually think about it, but it's like, what are we gonna do?
It says the forest gods tame demons. So it says the sun spread fires of war. What does that mean?
And this is the difficult part because the translation for it changed.
Yeah. Because the official
The,
says the sun spread the fires of war. And if we look at TCB, it says, while the sun lit the embers of war.
I think this is referring to the ancient weapons here. The forest god tamed demons, and
Oh,
the sun
wait.
spread the fires of war. I think the forest god taming the demons. You see, the use of the word tamed
Yeah,
changes the whole like context of this now because I originally was like, oh, they're talking about devil fruits being mass produced and spread throughout the world.
yeah.
But now that they're saying that the forest god tamed demons, it gives a whole other context because how do you tame demons by like maybe it still refers to the creation of devil fruits, but for sure the second part, the sun spread the fires of war, I think that is the ancient weapons and the original mother flame being used to create those ancient weapons.
Uh, so
What do you think?
the flames being ancient weapons. So that would mean that the ancient weapons are powered by the eternal flame. Then
Yeah, and that's why York
Uranus.
stole a piece of the mother flame to
Yeah.
give to the yeah. Will of Dreams says son is joy boy.
Uh,
I I I contemplated the son being Joy Boy, but like something about it to me just doesn't fit right. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think that's too I think too direct.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about Frankie, like just being in the middle of the panel?
Oh, he's a part of the mural. I think
No,
for sure. I think
that has to be intentional, right? That Frankie's there.
yeah. No, I think Frankie is going to become Pluton.
Become Pluton, even not even create it.
Yeah, yeah. Because like anytime Oda shows us like pictures of the Straw Hats and what they'll look like in the future, Frankie
Oh,
always turns into a ship, bro. Always ends up becoming a ship.
oh, that's the yeah wait, Frankie becoming ship. That was the bad future for him, right? Or
I think
was it
that was the good one. Hold on, let me look.
Will of Dreams says Emu maybe he would merge with a god like Earth of wait like Earth and Blackbeard eat well from Emu. The mural on the right, 19 figures and king figures in each make 20. Yeah, that was one of the interpretations that these represent the kings that became the world that became the celestial dragons. But why would the
Hmm.
kings be why would the kings be slaves? That doesn't add up.
What's a king to a god? And yeah, you were right. That is the. It will help you out for sure. No, yeah, you were right. That's the bad future where Frankie becomes a massive battleship. Yeah.
I mean, Frankie will definitely create Pluton.
Oh yeah, for
There's
sure.
because Luffy has no interest in the Pluton in Wano, clearly. So someone is gonna snatch it. I think.
Oh, hopefully not Blackbeard.
I'm leaning on Buggy
Yeah,
because
no, I think that also.
for I have two reasons for it. Uh,
Eh,
Crocodile, that was his goal all along, for like from the moment we met him.
yeah.
And Buggy knows Momo. He can just he can just
Wow, I didn't even think about that, bro. Buggy pulls up to Pluto. Buggy pulls up to Wano, and it's just like, oh yeah, Momo, remember me? I was on the ship when you were
yeah.
a kid. Like, and he'll be like, oh yeah,
I was with your dad. We were homies. Yeah, and they'll just guide each other.
yo,
Yeah.
Cross Guild invading Wano though. That would be an excellent time for us also to see Mihawk show off some skill, bro.
Mm, but
Land of the
if
Samurai, swordsman.
I mean, I don't think they would fight though. Like if Buggy does his plays his role and just convinces Momo, that I don't think there'd be any
That is true.
violence
That is true.
unless there's some
But
like
like, I don't think Momo would completely forfeit. I think he might try to do that, but after everything Momo went through, like with taking down Kaido, and especially now that he's an adult, and Hiyori wouldn't like just let someone take an ancient weapon from Wano.
I mean you never know.
I mean, yeah, I was about to say that you never know. Because she was also born on the Pirate King ship, bro.
Yep.
Damn.
Will of Dreams says Frankie making giant robot. Is that Emmett on the left side of the mural? Is he coming back or is it Frankie
Yes,
number
it
40?
is.
Uh I mean we already have there's the Vegapunk giant robot, right? With all that carry
Mm-hmm.
the Sunny. I mean Frankie might just straight
Wait,
up create multiple of those.
wait, that just made me.
Hmm?
I see, to go back to what we were saying about hybrid species,
Yeah.
that just made me realize something. Emeth, right? When we saw him in Egghead, he was massive, bigger than the Gorosei in some aspects. Like,
Yeah.
but on this mural here, bro, he looks tiny. Well, not tiny, but he looks small compared to the ancient giant, bro.
Uh let's see. Yeah, Emmett was yeah, he was hella big. Bigger than the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
And compared to the ancient giant, Emeth and Nika are around the same size on the mural.
got it. I don't think I don't think we should take the sizes that
Now, seriously.
in this mural, yeah. Because that's it's just
Fair.
like it doesn't it's not it's just drawn to like showcase everything and the sizes that matter the most they're there. And so we see like the regular humans. Like
Mm-hmm.
so we see the samurai. Like the regular humans, they I think they're not even They're about as big as the finger of an ancient giant. So
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
just a visualization. I think the sizes aren't that. They're just we shouldn't really take that into consideration for this mural.
Nah. You're right. You're right.
Oh, what do you make of the ship on the left with Emu?
20 kings that joined the move. Or I think that's to represent the faction of humans that was fighting with Emu.
I mean, to me, that if you want to, yeah. So if you look at the point from the past of Joy Boy's fight, yeah. But if you look from the future, Luffy's fight, those are the Marines because they're the only ones with the
Oh,
uniforms like that.
oh, nah, you cooking, bro. You cooking, you cooking. I didn't even think about they're wearing helmets. Yeah, I didn't even think about that, bro.
Wearing helmets, like Celestial Dragon. Nah, that hold up.
They will become the celestial dragons, but if you wanna like look at it as this panel represents the past and the present at the same time,
Yeah,
yeah, those are the Marines.
yeah. Because it represents. I don't think the kings themselves fought in the past,
But
but
they're
but
like, oh yeah,
because
their
but it does
armies.
represent who was fighting on their side, like whoever soldiers they had.
Oh
And
no.
like I said, for the future, those are definitely the Marines.
Yeah, no. But like then the left side is definitely the past because I just clocked. Emu is holding the mother flame here,
Yeah,
and they're going to war against Emu holding the mother flame. Frankie will be MFN one. Yeah, of course. Emu doesn't have the mother flame right now. That is what they're trying to get back. And that's why I think in Egghead Vegapunk said that the war was still going on. It hadn't finished.
they must have. Emu must have had the eternal flame at some point, I guess. So like, did it just run
Yeah.
out? Like, did they like they just completely drain it?
See, and that's the part that gets confusing with the translations because they said the ones that man killed the sun and became God, and the sea god stormed, right?
Yeah.
What does the sun refer to?
Wait, come
Does
again?
it refer to the in this panel here when they said man killed the sun and became God
Yeah.
and the sea god stormed? What does the sun refer to? Because what do they
Oh,
mean by man killed the sun?
so that's a double, both killing Joy Boy and the Mother Flame. The like,
Or maybe in the battle for the mother flame, Joy Boy had the eternal flame. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe in the battle with the mother flame, in order to like destroy it or put it out of commission, Joy Boy had to like sacrifice his life.
okay. So what do we send on the flame currently? Like, does it still exist?
I think Vegapunk figured out how to create an artificial one,
Yeah.
but like they want the real thing back because the mother flame we saw in the anime was literally just a flame inside a tub of water.
Yeah. That one was incomplete because what's her face stole a part of it. Like
Yeah.
the real one has to be somewhere, I think. Whatever its source comes from. I think it has to be somewhere. If I mean Luffy's, if we're leading with the theory that Joy Boy or Sanga Nika is made out of the flame, then it has to be somewhere, right? It has to be still somewhere, not being able to be used or sealed somewhere.
I think it's like maybe that's what the One Piece is.
That's what I thought, but it seems too simple. I think, or maybe
No. Holy shit. No. Think about it. Okay. MF came back to life because because the joys of the drums of liberation,
yeah,
Luffy's heartbeat, right? What if the reason Roger didn't take action is because to properly wield the mother flame, you need you need a song. You need a song of camaraderie. Joy Boy's heartbeat works because it'll power it up. But another way that that can be done is using Bink Sake. If you sing Bink Sake, it could turn it back on. What do you think about that?
I think Saka could definitely be part of it, but but I think the song had already existed. Yeah, I mean, Joyboy, Jesus, Joyboy, Roger definitely knew that song
Mm.
because it's one of it's the biggest pirate song there is. I guess it has to be accompanied with the heart, with the beat, with the heart, with the drums of liberation. I think, or more specifically, has to be powered by the flame that Nika is carrying. If that's the truth. So let's say it only activates when Luffy goes Gear 5.
Yeah,
Whoever wields the fruit and can awaken it. But,
that's
but
true.
but then again, Roger says he was too early. So like if he came 20 years later, could he have done it?
See, the thing is, we missing a huge chunk of the story, bro. And I hate Oda for this. There's something. No, no, no. There's something that we don't know about the One Piece and the Mother Flame that links them. Someone in your chat said Imu let Luffy evolve to Gear 5 to use him as a power source and capture him. And I would say yes, except for the fact that Imu doesn't really seem that interested. Imu seems more scared
Yeah.
of the nika fruit than wanting it for a purpose,
I mean,
which tells us. What were you saying?
they changed the name of the fruit just so people wouldn't find it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, Emu seems terrified of that fruit awakening and someone finding the One Piece. And then when Whitebeard died, he said that scared or angry, exactly. And then when Whitebeard died, and I keep latching onto this, he said that when someone finds that treasure, it's gonna ignite a war that will engulf the entire world. And the government is terrified of that happening.
Yeah.
That means that the One Piece is something that can be used by anyone who finds it, which then confuses the situation even
Uh,
more.
yeah, but, so it just has to be. So then just has to be found at the right time under the right circumstances.
That's what I'm thinking. Oh shit, you were saying earlier about belief, right?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh shit. Okay, maybe the One Piece is a device that only functions when enough people believe in it slash want it. And that's why Roger started the Great Pirate Era, saying go out there and find the One Piece.
People dreamed. Oh shit.
The
Okay.
people dreamed.
Wow.
Oh shit, yeah, literally the people dreamed. Where does it say that again?
The second part, the second world.
Those of the half moon those of the half moon dream, those of the moon dream.
Yeah.
Joy Boy had the One Piece. Then how the hell did he lose, bro? I don't. Yo, chat, yo, guy. The treasure may
Fucking hell.
just be knowledge, tells people about Emo and the world.
What maybe knowledge?
Oh, I'm just reading something here from the YouTube chat
Oh,
that Nuala Dream said. He said the treasure may just be knowledge that tells people about Emu and the world. Nah, Oda said it's something physical, like an item, and Vegapunk said the same thing.
right. Um. Ooh. So I guess so. Then, if that's the case, that One Piece can only be found if like enough people believe in it. Well, that is a good one because
Yeah,
when
all these zone, he said he's gotta go, so he told me to tell you peace out, man.
okay, yeah, sure. I'll see you later, Zoni. Have a good one. So if that's the truth, then fuck hell. So then, so then, I guess the way Joybo lost is that people, I guess, suddenly stopped believing in it for whatever reason.
That's true. And then I what I'm thinking too is when the sun god appeared. Peace out, Zoni. Have a good day, man. I'm a stream like over now, so I already got. Have a good day, broski. Thank you for coming in. What I'm thinking about it is every time Luffy has been able to go into Gear 5, or every time we see him go into Gear 5, he's liberating people. In Egghead, we had the whole moment with Bonnie looking up at the sky and seeing Luffy do the nika pose and beautiful moment. And then the same thing happened in Wano. The sun god returned to liberate the people.
Yeah.
So this thing about desire, bro. Oh, Manny was good. They probably have some sort of hypnosis and mind control device. Mmm. My boy Amani just said in the chat that maybe the reason they stopped believing in the One Piece is that they had some kind of hypnosis or mind control device that messed with people. You know what I'm saying?
Something along those lines, yeah. And what, man, that's actually a good one. Like the whole theory of belief.
Yeah.
Because why do you? That's the whole purpose of the Void Century, then, to make people just completely forget about it.
And that could be why studying it is such a heinous crime. Because if people study it, they'll know, they'll start to dream, they'll start to believe. If you lock down all the information on it, and that carries us straight into the third piece also. Wait, where's my mouse? Right. That said chaos. No, wait, let me get the official. Within the chaos, there was emptiness. Where's the part?
All the way at the bottom of the page. So within the chaos, there was emptiness. The
Yeah.
inconvenience remnants
Inconvenience.
recall the promised day and hear the voice of the half moon.
Right, that part right there, the inconvenient remnants recall the promise. You mentioned earlier about that being a reference to the poneglyphs, and I think you're 100% correct on that. The inconvenient remnants recall the promised day and hear the voice of the half moon.
And they went out of their way, not just to kill Ace at birth. Like they went looking for Roger's son when Rouge was still pregnant,
Mm-hmm.
just to kill a
Mm-hmm.
baby carrying that will, and then went
Mm-hmm.
to war with the strongest man on earth just to kill Roger's son.
Mm-hmm.
Went out of their way just to keep people from believing in it.
Yeah, but now that we look back at it, right? Emu has to be either dumb
Oh, the
or
whole
blissfully
no,
unaware.
they're
Because
they're hella dumb.
no, no, yeah, because during the Paramount War, while you were trying to take out the Pirate King's son, you didn't notice that there was someone on the battlefield, his brother, the son of the leader of the Revolutionary Army, who just awakened his conqueror's haki. You didn't notice he had a devil fruit that made him stretch?
I think I think that I think the devil fruit was the least of their worries because it takes a lot to awaken it. I think, and I don't think they had
Yeah,
any faith in. I don't think they thought that
and
Luffy could ever
Luffy.
awaken it. Oh, by the way,
Yeah, but
I'm, I'm seeing someone new in chat. Rafael Ferreira de Lima. Welcome to the stream. How you
yeah, I
doing?
saw that. He said here, research who the god Uranus was in Greek mythology. I know who he was, but let me look it up real quick again.
Jesus Christ! I gained.
Uranus is a god of the sky.
Whoever you people are, I just gained 2 subs. Let's go. Appreciate y'all.
Yo, shout out to y'all for these subs to my boy.
Let's go. Thank you all
So
very
it
much.
says that Uranus was the god of the sky and the first ruler. He was also a primordial deity and a symbol of masculinity. Uranus was the son of Gaia, or Mother Earth.
Son of,
Oh,
so, so, ooh, okay. Okay,
yo,
that's something.
this 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 is a theory that I've had for a while, but I think Rafael Ferrer de Lima, shout out to you, fam, because they just connected the dots for me. I believe all of the ancient weapons, minus Pluton, because that's a ship, but I believe all the ancient weapons are alive.
Yeah. That,
I think they're living, breathing creatures.
and to add on to that, uh,
Mm-hmm.
you see in the second half, you see the will, right?
Yeah.
With the two people standing on it. You see it?
The whale. Oh, yo, nah, bro, nah, bro,
That's
nah, bro. You
that's the original Pluton, most likely. That's what I came up. What we came up with chat during the live
nah,
reaction.
that's fire. That's fire. Yep. Because look, yeah, because I think someone pointed out that Laboon is not this type of whale.
Yeah.
This type of whale that has these striations on the
Yep.
bottom of it. And if you look at the way that that whale is drawn, it also looks like the bottom part looks like the hull of a ship.
Ooh, oh, damn. Oh, good. Ah, okay. Yeah, good catch. Good catch. Okay. The way, yeah,
Because you see,
all the ships are drawn the same in the panel. Yeah.
and you see how that one is drawn, and we haven't seen any whale. Holy shit!
The Moby Dick is
And
Whitebeard's ship.
Laboon
Yeah.
and Laboon is a whale that has been altered to allow someone to live inside of it, bro.
Damn. Hey, someone got lost. We got Roro Zoro in the chat.
This is where Shanks beat Fraud Hawk. Yo, what's good, bro? Nazoro?
What
What's good?
how you doing?
So yeah, all the ancient weapons are living beings, bro. And we see this dragon is Uranus. This dragon fighting the sea serpent is Uranus.
The sea.
Yep.
Wait, come again. The sea serpent is fighting Uranus in the middle.
Mm-hmm. I think the dragon in the middle has to be Uranus because when they showed us the destruction of the Leloucha kingdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
To us, it looked like lasers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it could have just been a very concentrated version of fire breath or like an energy source. Which anime is this? It could have just been a concentrated version of that. And we know that the seraphims are living biological beings, but they get their energy from the mother flame. And the mother flame was the same thing that was used to power Uranus. Bruh, nah, we cooking. We cooking.
Yeah. Pluton. Momo's grandpa. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
He said that Pluton was at the bottom of Wano, of ancient Wano, asleep.
Mm.
He said it was
It's
asleep.
the ancient whale.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. All the ancient weapons,
Hope he's got the last thing he
they're
want to fight.
living beings.
By the way, have you seen the real panel? Hold on,
What do you mean?
let me pull it up.
Hold on, let me make sure I'm up to date on your stream because I'm switching between mad things. My cat, she's
Oh,
trying to like go up on my desk.
got you.
Yeah. You want the struggle?
This is the real one. The one that Oda showed us in 1080, in 1138 is a fake one. We have Kid for some reason. We have the Mad
Usopp.
Monk Urouge, the Usopp, and the Soga King. For some reason, Saint Charlos is there.
Is that Buggy?
That is Buggy, Sun God Buggy.
Sun God Buggy, bro.
We got the rat Shanks right there in the middle.
Yo, yo, this is mad funny, bro. This is actually mad funny.
Oh, we got the, I don't even know how to, the Tlaz. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome to the stream. The form that the form that surrounds Noah has an elephant shape. Zunisha and King guarded by angels of divine protection. Yeah, the whole panel, it's like Zunisha looks somewhat different than the Zunisha that we know. as like it's covered by a cloak or something. Yep, and
Yeah.
there's definitely Noah, the Ark Noah.
Mm. I go.
Raphael says, "Do you remember that in a few chapters ago, Emu used an ancestral weapon that's well, there's no shot we would forget that, Raphael. Yeah, we were discussing that. It's most likely tied to the water level rising.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm looking at it again and I'm wondering why the Noah is inside of Zunisha.
Who's inside Zunisha?
Like in the drawing of Zunisha, the Noah is like basically kind of inside of it.
Yeah, I think. I mean, it's yeah, because that. Wait, well, that is weird. Like Zunisha doesn't even isn't even shown to have eyes for some reason. For some reason,
Well, no, we've seen Zunisha's eyes. It's just like deep, deep, deep inside all the skin that is wrapping around its body.
it's definitely weirdly drawn.
No, that's what I'm
Oh
saying.
wait,
Oh.
Zora says I have a doubt. What's the doubt that you have? Why did you ask help for Whitebeard? I mean, I gotta. I tried to do shit on my own, man. I could have taken Kaido down, but it is what it is. I've taken
They
the L.
cheated, bro. They cheated him exactly, bro. Like, what do
I've
you mean?
I've taken the L.
Plus, if Odin had gone to get help from Whitebeard, Kaido would have conquered one already. It would have
Come
been an L.
come again? If
I said if Odin had asked Whitebeard for help, had waited to do that, Kaido would have already completely conquered Wano.
I don't think it would have mattered. Like Oden and Whitebeard working together. No, Whitebeard would have.
Yeah.
I mean, Wano would have most likely been destroyed, but in the process. But yeah.
But nah, bro. That Pluton sleeping underneath Wano,
Hmm.
like Pluton being asleep. Yeah, all the ancient weapons are humans, bro. Every single one of them. This dragon right here is
Uranus.
the Uranus. Pluton is a whale hybrid.
Yep.
And what are the other two ancient weapons?
Poseidon.
Poseidon,
Yep.
Shirahoshi.
Presumably god
And
of the
it's
sea, potentially.
and then there's another one,
Another?
right?
I mean, there's only the artificial Pluton that Frankie can create. Frankie has memorized the blueprints of Pluton. That's about it. Unless you're talking about
Let me see.
Tot Musica from Film Red.
Top music. Yo, Film Red has a mad significance, you know. I need to watch that back. Okay, so no, it's just three ancient weapons, yeah.
Yeah, it's just three. Yeah.
Pluton, Poseidon, and Uranus. Bruh, Poseidon can control the Sea Kings. Uranus can wipe out islands from the sky.
Hmm.
What and Pluton is said to be a battleship that can destroy islands with one strike. And if all of them are powered by the Mother Flame, that makes perfect sense.
If all of them are powered by the Mother Flame, like, hmm. Wait, but Poseidon
Frankie
did it
could be the
like Shirahoshi, like she awakened it without a Mother Flame, like without. She kind of did it on her own.
Hmm. No,
But then
yeah, you're
but then
right about that.
but with Poseidon, it's drastically different than Pluton because it's more like a reincarnation thing.
I was just gonna say, yeah, like this, like Poseidon as an ancient weapon is like maybe the weapon part of it is the power to control the Sea Kings.
Hmm.
Oh no, I was gonna. Oh, I just remember what I was gonna say. Um, so Poseidon is the only ancient weapon so far that has been reborn, recreated.
Yeah.
All the other ones are from the Void Century.
Yep.
So, and this is something I was thinking about with Luffy also and the Sun God Fruit is that every time one of these weapons incarnate, the power is there, yes, but the way it functions and the way it is used is dependent on the person it incarnates into or the person that has the control over it.
The one who. Uh, damn.
I'm looking up the Greek god Pluton right now.
Pluton.
Greek god of the underworld.
Pluton is also
He
an
was
actual.
also in,
Pluton is also an actual battleship. I think from an ancient battleship from France.
oh yeah. Oh wait, actually no, I didn't like check that part. I'm just reading about.
I'm
So
just
basically, it says. Go ahead.
yeah. I looked it up a while ago. Pluton ship. No, not One Piece. Just regular ship. Yeah, Friendship Pluton from 1778, like a
Oh,
French warship.
that's interesting. But what is also interesting is that Pluto or Pluton, that's named after Pluto, was the brother of Zeus and Poseidon, the three pantheon, the big three of the ancient Greek gods, right?
Yeah.
Poseidon is the one of the sea. We know that Pluton handles this. Pluton is the god of the underworld, which makes sense as to why it's sleeping in Wano or underworld, bottom of the sea. And then we have Zeus. Zeus is supposedly the ruler of the skies. And what does Zeus do? Zeus shoots lightning, just like Uranus shoots those energy beams down to the earth.
So wait, so Zeus wait, does Zeus have like a direct connection to Uranus or like in the mythology or
Zeus. Um, Let me look it up. But like I think what Oda did with that is that he gave us the pantheon, but he switched around the names and the law. Uranus was the
oh
grandfather
okay.
of Uranus was the grandfather of Zeus. Yep.
Uranus is the grandfather of Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, really? Didn't okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And that's why I thought it was weird that we only had three ancient weapons. Those three ancient weapons are supposed to symbolize Uranus, all right. Those three ancient weapons are supposed to symbolize the three ancient gods from Greek mythology.
Wait, hold on a minute.
Yeah, refer to the three Greek gods. Yep. The sky, the underworld, and the earth. You know, the sky, the sea, and the underworld.
Hmm.
Something I realize Oda likes to do a lot is he mixes in so much mythology, but from all kind of different cultures. And then he tweaks it and changes it just a little bit every time
Yep.
so that he could create something new,
Yeah, that
which is really cool.
yeah, that's why I don't like take mythologies directly and translate them into One Piece because there's always a twist to them. Because
No,
he
exactly.
takes
There's always like
it,
he adds his own spin on it.
it just takes bits and pieces. It doesn't go like bar for bar. The only potential exception is Loki. Because in Norse mythology, Loki is like what starts the one who starts Ragnarok, like
Loki is
the
the
end
one who
times.
starts Ragnarok. Yeah.
Yeah, which it looks like he wants to play that role in One Piece,
I
but
mean,
but it's gonna be the role of Luffy in the end.
I he wants to like okay, so Loki's whole man, I have a theory Loki's gonna be the final member of the Straw Hat crew, bro. I
Wait, okay,
I think that hard.
that's a wild one because the
Nah,
Straws will be fucking busted afterwards if they do that.
exactly, bro. And that's the point because Loki, like Loki has a dream. Like every one of the other Straw Hats, Loki he can't fit on the
I
ship,
can't fit on the ship.
bro. Bro, we in the final saga. I mean, that is true. But we in the final saga, bro. When Luffy pulls up, bro, he's pulling up two, three ships deep on you, bro. Like it's not no games no more, bro. And yo, what Hemi no, sorry. After it's about to be a crazy arc. So don't don't think that Luffy ain't about to be roaming around the sea with the giant pirates right behind him. Just saying. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, because from I don't even know how this arc is gonna end, but all I know is that I have a feeling at the end of this arc, bro, we're going to see the beginning of the final war.
Oh, I see what you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, the final war specifically. Okay.
Yeah. Like the end of Elbaf will
Yeah.
set the stage for that to begin. So the way the anime is gonna work is not like I feel like Elbaf might be the last time we get they get to a new island, discover its culture. I think that's the last time we're gonna get that format from One Piece.
Okay. Um. I mean, I think with I think Luffy still wanted to go to what's it called? The final island in the Grand Line.
Rafto,
No. No, the physical last island.
Lodestar.
Lodestar. Yeah, yeah, that's the one.
I mean, does anyone even live there, bro? Like,
I don't know, man.
I ain't trying to be a hater on God, but like, genuinely, does anyone even live there? Yo,
I mean, that's like in terms of which islands we're going to next. I have no idea, man. Because we all had like a rough idea of where we're going at up until Wano. Because
exactly.
everything up until Wano was all planned, but after that it was all it could go anywhere. Like
Yeah,
Oda could straight up just decide and go and say like, okay, we're going back to Water 7 for whatever reason.
exactly. But like, I was just about to say that because Egghead wasn't planned. We didn't plan to go to Egghead. Just kind of ended up there along the way to get to Elbaf. So it's like, now look at the goddess Artemis.
Uh, no, we got there because Luffy lost the uh pulling the straws with Kid
Oh
and Law.
yeah.
Because Law a Kid went to Elba first, and Luffy had to take a detour. Oh damn, we got both
Oh
Zoro and Sanji in
yeah.
chat right now.
Yeah.
What up, Sanji? How you doing?
What did he say? Now look
Another
at the goddess Artemis and know that she is Apollo's twin brother.
Artemis is the she's
Yeah.
the sharpshooter, isn't she?
Yeah, she's the goddess of wild animals, the hunt, vegetation, chastity, and childbirth.
Oh, okay. Losa Island is a Losa like groups which gives a grandfather.
That could be it. And that could be how Kids Devil Fruit comes back into play.
I mean, I don't. I feel like I feel like his world's gonna be too broken to like continue his journey.
Who?
Kid, I don't know how. I mean, Law I think has a chance to come back, but I don't know about Kid.
Nah, I don't think Oda would have killed him off in that way, especially and then just have him like on the shores of Elbaf. You know what I'm saying? Because like he washed up on no, he didn't wash up, but he fell into the sea right outside Elbaf. Those giant tides, I think they'll wash him up, bro.
Oof. I want to go back a little bit to the One Piece being tied to belief in it. That was actually
Being
pretty
tied to what?
like like finding the One Piece is like tied to actually a lot of people believing in
Belief?
it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's actually huge. That's really huge.
Yeah, no, that's what I, yeah, man, that's what I think it is. Genuinely, I think belief because devil fruits us because like okay in the One Piece world we've seen two power systems, devil fruits and haki.
Mhm.
Devil fruits come from your desire to evolve, your desire to have more, but haki is the polar opposite of that. That comes from
So
not doubting yourself at all, knowing that you yourself are enough. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I think they're the perfect antithesis to each other. So in order, let's assume that the One Piece for some reason functions kind of like a devil fruit, then yeah, you're gonna need not just a lot of people, but like armies of people to believe in the One Piece. And the same thing kind of ropes into the Sun God Nika fruit, whereas like it had to be the fruit was only awakened after hundreds of years. of people being enslaved, being massacred, doing all of that, and it awakened at the point when someone had to be liberated, almost as if there was a desire for liberation, and that's why the fruit allowed Luffy to emerge. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I made a whole video about how why Luffy awakened, and it's also part of
Mm.
him like more and more accepting himself as like a savior. Because
Yeah, no.
throughout the whole story, he like refused to acknowledge himself as a hero,
Yeah.
and because like when he fought Doflamingo, he said specifically like about the birdcage. He said it's suffocating me. Like it was all about himself. Like I hate this shit. I don't want to feel suffocated like that. But in Wano, he like fully accepted of like saving the country. He specifically said he wanted to liberate the Wano, make sure everyone has enough to
Oh
eat.
shit.
So I think
You right, bro.
that's the reason why I came to that conclusion was Kaido said it when awakening occurs when the body and mind catch up with the devil fruit.
Yeah. Luffy's body, I believe, had already caught up, and
Yeah,
that's why we got like the Gear
exactly.
4
Yep,
forms
the
at
incomplete
the like
version.
exactly, it was an incomplete awakening. But yeah, Wano was the like I mean, yeah, he always rides for his friends. He always goes to liberate islands, but I feel like Wano was different because
Yep,
he literally put the entire island on his back.
yep,
And even when he had to go back into gear second, sorry, not gear, when he hit the gear second pose to go back into the into gear 5, what did he start to say? He was like Tama, Momo. He started to name out all the people that he
yep.
was doing it for, all the people he wanted to liberate.
No, yeah, exactly. It's yeah, his mind fully caught up to the devil fruit, and that's when it's awakened.
Yeah,
Pedro.
no, facts.
I laughed so hard when he said Pedro.
Pedro, the ghost.
The ghost. Uh,
Yo, Sanji and Zoro dead ass fighting in chat. That's mad funny,
yeah,
bro.
I'm watching it. I'm just letting them duke it out. Just keep chat
No,
entertained.
for yo, that's mad funny, bro. But nah, you definitely that's definitely cooking because another contrast to that, bro, is Yamato. Yamato, her fruit was awakened from the jump. She didn't have to do nothing to awaken her fruit from the time she was a kid. And why was that? Because other than the fact that she's an Oni, so she's naturally strong. Her body was there. Her mind, she saw what her father was putting the people of Wano through.
Mm.
And she was like, yo, I want to fight for them. I want to defend them. F you, Kaido. I want to help these people out. And that's how her body and her mind caught up to her fruit, even as a child. Luffy's thing was always, I want to be the king of pirates. I want to achieve this. But in Wano, he started fighting for more than just himself. He literally was like, oh, okay, this is so cool.
Yep.
His will got to the point where he was like, yo, I'm not dying. I still got to keep going. And that is what awakened the devil fruit.
Fully came the warrior of liberation. Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
completely forgot something I wanted to discuss.
Well, what's that?
Something huge throughout the whole story is not mentioned here. The straw hat.
Oh, yeah.
There's no straw hat in like no figure of
And
a straw hat. Well, meanwhile, Emu went out of his way to like hide it in a freezer.
yeah, that's kind of weird. like,
So it,
why?
which probably means
God.
it's like in the grand scheme of things, that's probably just completely insignificant. And like even in the mural, Joy Boy is now wearing a straw hat.
That's facts. What is the significance of the goddamn straw hat, bro? I know it's supposed to mean inherited will.
Mhm.
Like that is literally like every time they pass on the straw hat, Roger had it, Roger gave it to Shanks to keep it safe. Shanks gave it to Luffy, and then we got to that point now where Luffy is like the one fully embracing it, fully wearing it. His title is quite literally Straw Hat Luffy.
Yeah,
like
And I guess in the Joyboy panel, it does look like he's wearing a straw hat.
Oh no,
But
I 100%, I 100% think he is.
so I guess the straw hat is just a personal thing. It's not necessarily like it's not meaning. It's not meaningful in the grand scheme of things.
Nah, I think, I think it is for some reason. And oh shit, my bad. Going back to what we were saying earlier about emo being potentially like dumb. I don't think emo is dumb. I think they're planning and plotting something, and we don't have the full story as yet. Because, like, why would emo keep the straw hat frozen like that? Why is it a giant straw hat when we see that Joy Boy was regular size?
Mm.
And why is it that, because the Gamu Gamu no fruit was on the CP9 ship heading to Marijua. We know that. Shanks stole it. Why didn't they ever chase after it? Attempt to get it back. And then when they saw a pirate emerge with rubber powers, unless the Gorose didn't know.
That must be an emo exclusive thing.
I think so, yeah. The Gorose probably did not know about it. And when Shamrock told them, they was like, oh, that's that devil fruit from all that time ago. That's when they started to get serious with it.
Just a moment, chat. Can you let me know if stream is lagging or anything? Because I'm getting some errors in OBS. If you could just let me know if stream's fine.
Nah, I see you. Like, well, we're on the call, so I'm hearing you before like it does the thing
Hey, what up,
on
Wraith?
YouTube.
Welcome. Sorry, come again?
But no, I said, to me it looks fine. Like I
Oh,
can see
okay.
everything you're doing, and I'm just hearing you before I see you on YouTube because we on the call.
Ah, okay. Okay, then it's okay. Wraith says it's good. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. Because then the lag is just nothing. Okay, good. Oh, it stopped a second ago. Okay, okay, fair enough.
Wi-Fi is annoying like that, man. It be doing stuff like that and dipping and all that
Do you
drama.
also? There has to be something like in the middle of the panel that Frankie's covering, right? Like on the tree.
I think so. It could be nothing. Maybe maybe it's the symbol for the ancient kingdom that he's covering.
Sim- a symbol for the ancient kingdom.
Yeah, like, so you know how like nations have flags and stuff like that?
Oh, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
like the ancient kingdom's crest. Maybe that's what he's in front of. Yo,
Wait,
what if the ancient kingdom's crest, bro,
hmm
is actually a straw hat?
okay, okay. So if that's where it comes in, that would be kind of dope.
Mhm. That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, like a straw hat was something that people from the ancient kingdom would like wear all the time. And that's why Joy Boy had one. And that's the significance of it. And that's why Emo has one locked up in his basement.
Huh, okay. Also,
So
why hasn't Oda like why is the name of the ancient kingdom so important that Otis refuses to like tell us?
I don't know.
Because
That's a really good question.
when it was first mentioned, like I don't know who it was, but it said like, and the name of that kingdom was, and it just
It was Clover. Yeah.
oh Clover,
No,
yeah.
it was Clover, and I think Vegapunk teased it. When Clover teased
Oh
it, they
right,
shot him point blank.
yeah, yeah, right, 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 right.
Yeah. And then when what's his name? What do you call him? Sorry. Shit. My bad, bro. I'm blanking mentally. When Vegapunk was about to say it, or he was about to say something about the will of D or something like that. Or maybe when he was about to say the name of the ancient kingdom, the recording cut off completely.
Yeah, it was about the D when it cut off because he started talking
Mm-hmm.
about the D and it just completely it shut down. And Wraith says, I thought the symbol of the ancient kingdom is the one on the boat and Nika's shield. I don't think so. I think that's Nika specifically. Like
Nah, I
the
think I
sun
know.
symbol. I think that's supposed to be the sun symbol.
I think I know what they're referencing though, because like, you familiar with Anime Balls Deep? They're like a massive YouTube channel
Yeah,
that
I've heard of him. Yeah,
does.
I've seen him before.
Yeah, they they have a theory about that, that the symbol of the ancient kingdom is like the sun with the eight dots around it.
Yeah,
So that's where he could be coming from with that. I think that is a symbol. I think that symbol with the sun in the middle and the eight dots is a symbol of the ancient alliance. Because just like 20 kings came together to like,
ah,
yeah, just like 20 kings came together to stop, to fight with Emu, I think maybe the ancient kingdom aligned with eight kingdoms within the One Piece world, and and those are the ones that represent the eight dots around it. And there are also ones that have poneglyphs. Alabasta was one of those kingdoms. That's why it has a poneglyph. Fishman Island, Shandora, O'Hara, and Wano, and Elbaf. So we just missing two more to make eight.
Fishman Island.
I called them already.
Oh, I called him. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I said Fishman Island,
Yeah,
Alabasta,
yeah.
O'Hara, Wano Kuni, Elbaf. There's another one. The places that have been friendly to Luffy, bruh.
Um, you said Dressrosa? Yeah, I don't think that'd be significant.
Dressrosa. Where were the places that had pawn? Shandora.
Oh,
Shandora.
Shandor.
That's
Okay.
one. Because they had like one of the poneglyphs. So Joy Boy would only
Ah,
most
right.
likely give poneglyphs to people who were his allies.
Interesting.
He also said D family, people of the half moon. Oh yeah, and the D family. The the D family, I think, refers to humans that aligned with him.
Like there's um like whoever Joy Boy's old crew was, his descendants, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, his I think yeah, his descendants for sure. Because if you pay attention to it, everyone who has D in their initial has an insane level of durability. There are some people who don't have the D and their durability is crazy, but then there's people who have the D in their name and it's just like you should not be alive from taking this amount of damage. Saul
Mm.
has the D in his name and he got frozen and was still alive. We've seen Luffy tank so much damage. Law has the D in his name, got his arm cut off, restitched it, got beat like really badly, and is still kicking. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something special about them, bruh. I was gonna say it's Conqueror's Haki, but Law doesn't have that shit.
The
So,
mm,
and so we see Saul doesn't have it either.
no, Soul doesn't have it either. No. Yeah, there's not that many Deke members. Um, I wanted to make a connection that every crew only has, if there's a D member, there's only one per crew. But then again, there's not that many of them to begin with, so it makes sense.
Yeah, that's true because if you look at the crews we know, bro, I feel as though Oda messed up a little bit, not giving Kid the middle initial D, the initial D.
Uh, I don't know.
Eustace
I
D
never.
Kid.
I, ne- I never bought the kid hype.
Nah, bro. I think Marshall D Teach, yeah. I think Kid is the biggest epitome of wasted potential in the series, and I need Oda to hurry up and cook with him.
I think that might be the point of his character, to be honest.
Oh shit! Look at wasted potential.
Yeah, because when
That's funny as
he
hell.
just goes around, he just does nothing but like, um, just destroying and pillaging everywhere he goes. Doesn't make any alliances. Just
I mean, he allied himself with Luffy, but right.
uh,
Look, Will of Dreams. He
that.
said, "No, Alabasta, Shandora, Wano, Fishman, Elbaf, O'Hara." Zoe also had a poneglyph. Yeah, I
Oh yeah,
forgot
Zoe.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah. So the Ming tribe as the alliance. So who would be eight?
Wait a minute. So only wait. So wait, hold on a minute. So only the areas that were allied with Joy Boy are the ones who have poneglyphs in them.
Yep.
So that wouldn't
That's
count.
why.
So that wouldn't count Dressrosa then.
Mm-mm.
Uh. Oh. Okay. Good. Good one.
That's what I'm
Ooh.
saying. Like he left the poneglyph. He left the poneglyphs with his allies, basically.
Yeah. Jay says my theory is that it was Buccaneers who inspired Joyboy to become pirates since they are normal soldiers in real life. Could be in wait. Since they are normal soldiers in real life, could be in One Piece.
I think I think the Buccaneers are an example of a race that spawned due to the intermingling of all the different races in the One Piece world. Because we know from Saturn that the Buccaneers had the blood has have the blood of the giants. But what else is special about them? I think the One Piece world used to be diverse and filled with a lot of different races. And due to like inbreeding between all those races, and war, a lot of them mixed together, and that caused like different races to like, you know, come forth.
So
There was a possible poneglyph in Impel Down.
nah, Impel Line would be great. Nah, that'd be
It's
crazy place to
weird.
hide it. I don't.
Now thinking about it, it's weird that Emu doesn't have any of the poneglyphs.
I mean, it makes sense if let's say Joy Boy for whatever reason
Eight laugh tail.
this disbanded his crew and they all split up with Poneglyph, then it makes sense how Emu doesn't have them.
True, but 800 years and Emu just been sitting there.
I mean,
And like,
it kind of fits the typical villain trope because once a villain thinks they've won, they just do nothing. It does fit in that way. But everything the world government or Emu does, they just end up shooting themselves in the foot.
maybe shooting themselves in the foot. Yeah, maybe that's why Emu hasn't done anything. Because remember, no one knows about Emu's existence.
Yep.
As far as everyone is concerned, the world is democratically run by the kings of these nations.
Yep.
No one knows that the original royalty left and went to Marie-Joie to live atop the Red Line. Why is Emu hiding all of this stuff from the world? Why is their existence such a secret? Because it's supposed to be an empty throne, right?
Yeah, but they clearly made some sort of deal like way at the beginning, and
Exactly.
Nefertari Lily just didn't cooperate and that and dipped out. Uh,
Hmm.
Lily sided with Joy Boy supposedly.
Lily Lily just dipped out, disappeared, was never seen again. Almost like she, you know, left that time.
I mean, it's still cryptic what happened to Lily, right? We don't we don't know where she went.
That's what I'm saying, bruh. And we know there's a devil fruit also that allows you to travel forward in time. But nah, Toki had that fruit.
Toki, no, Toki, they were in the same era. Toki comes from
Yeah,
the Void Century.
they were in the same era, so there's no way. Then where the hell did Lily go?
I mean, could have been killed by Emo on the spot, maybe,
Hmm.
because they just said Emo
Nah,
left.
I think Emu didn't know either. That's why they had Lily is Toki.
That would be
That
wild.
would be that would be wild, bruh. But why would she have changed her name? Let me do something. Let me do something. Let me do something. Let me see something. Because
Love when kid got cooked by Shin. Yeah, that's
Bruh,
that was crazy.
holy shit. Could Lily be Toki?
We've no. Nah,
Did
wait, no,
Toki come?
we've seen Toki, right?
Yeah, we've seen Toki, but
We,
we haven't seen Lily.
is that wait?
And Toki and Vivi look like,
Okay, so we've seen a silhouette, and she looks exactly like Vivi.
and Toki and Vivi look very similar.
Toki One Piece.
Toki was born around 830 years ago before the present time, which was during the Void Century. Despite being part of the Amatsuki Daimyo family, she did not know about her homeland after consuming the Toki Toki no Mi. She traveled forward in time multiple years whenever she was in danger. Okay, so they say
Mm,
that she's a member of the Amatsuki Daimyo family.
yeah.
What if that's a lie? What if the real Toki died and Vivi assumed her identity, not Vivi, and Lily assumed her identity to travel forward into the future?
So you'd say, nah, I don't see. Say
You don't see it?
Lily is Momo's mom.
I mean, it's a stretch. It's a stretch.
I mean,
Lily is not Toki.
if we didn't see the silhouette of Lily, I would have leaned into it, but nah, nah.
Mm.
Toki looks very different.
Ah, yeah, true, true, true. But it still beckons the question: two people from the Void Century.
Tied to people who are connected to Luffy right now.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Oh,
Uh,
this is they really got One Piece fans out here, like researchers, bruh.
those who has the D in their name will always have a checkered life. Sengoku. They always follow the same
And
path.
they said that the members of the D clan are the enemies of the gods.
Yep, historically. If if we're going along that the D members of the D originates from Joy Boy's crew, it makes sense.
But like the way I was thinking about it is,
But if that's true, that wait, yeah, because Vivi, the Nefertari family is a D family.
yeah, yeah. And Emo didn't know that.
Yeah, and
Think the
wait,
fire in the first world is nuclear war? Could be, bruh. At this point, who knows?
nuclear fire. I mean, it seems so far. It seems like it's the Mother Flame's original version.
Oh, it's in the chaos.
Wait,
Uh,
wait, Lily didn't know by both world governments, and so so who do we know is tied to Joy Boy? Definitely the Nefertari
the map.
family. Yeah, Emeth, but that's a robot. Can really tie it to a family.
Well, like you said, for sure we know that. Oh, whoops.
So like if
For
we
sure we know that it's we know the Nefertari family.
wait, if we eventually get the Joy Boy flashback, like will we see his crew like being like a Portgas, a Monkey, and a Marshall, like those families on his crew?
Yeah. Wait,
Nefertari,
wait, 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 wait.
all the people we've seen.
Monkey,
What's his face? Law. What's I forgot his name.
Trafalgar,
Trafalgar. Yeah.
Trafalgar D Waterloo.
Jaguar D Saul.
I'm pulling it up now because these names, bruh.
Those are
We
rights
have
modding. Looking, there's two void sentries. I covered that in the previous stream. It's just the one void sentry that hides both histories. Limits make nuclear power, plutonium, uranium, and Neptunia. Wait, elements used to make nuclear power: plutonium, uranium, and neptunium. This goes. I mean, there's still the Poseidon part that doesn't really fully add up.
I'm looking at the D clan members, bro, and the last names.
Yeah.
It's always something like that you can find on Earth. Monkeys and jaguars are animals, right?
Hmm?
Then we have Clover, because apparently Clover's middle name was also D. When you put the D in, it makes Cloud. Then the
Wait,
same thing with Roger.
wait, hold up.
Gold D Roger, Gold Roger. Then we have Rocks D, and Marshall. That could be a marsh, like a swamp.
What's a Trafalgar? Is that a bird?
Trafalgar, let me look it up.
Completely forgot about Clover being a D.
Yeah. So here it says the Battle of Trafalgar.
Yeah, I know about the Battle of Trafalgar. That's when where Napoleon lost. Was it?
Hmm. Wasn't Law like rich?
Law?
Like he
No,
came from a good family?
nah, he was raised by Doflamingo. I mean, he's sort of rich, but he was fucked up.
I mean, like, no, I mean, like, before Dofi raised him, he lived on an island and his family were affluent. They had money. He came from a basically a good home.
Hmm. Yeah, but he was what's it called? I mean, he was dying because of his illness.
Oh,
So yeah. Lily family accidentally agreed to the world government joining, but Lily might have refused to that. That's why Emu said it was Lily's blunders. Probably. I mean, yeah, that's the conclusion we came to back then when it was revealed, right? Oh, Waterloo. Yeah. Oh, that was the yeah. That's the one.
mm-hmm.
Sadibo.
Sadibo.
Clemens from a doctor
Cleveland's
family.
from a doctor family. Yeah. Yeah, he was from a family of doctors. He's a member. Yo, what if Law's family were the doctors on the ship on Joy Boy's original crew?
Could be.
And then, oh, I think I got it. I think I'm onto something. So the different clans represent the different roles that these families would have taken part, that these families would have played on the ship. You would have had the fighters, Monkey, Gold, Rocks, Jaguar. Then you would have had the healers and the researchers, Nefertari, Clow, Trafalgar.
Uh huh.
And we need more D names.
I mean, there's Marshall. I mean, Blackbeard was he's a historian. If I recall correctly.
Is he?
I think. Oh, yeah. I think Oda said that if Blackbeard had a real life job, he'd be like his what's it
A
called?
historian,
Yeah, something along those lines.
archaeologist.
Okay, yeah, I think so.
That's what Robin is, yeah. Portugas de Rouge. That was Ace's mother.
Yeah.
Why did Roger intentionally created and Roger intentionally had Ace with the hope that his son could be the one to find the One Piece, right?
Yeah. Roger was too early.
Exactly. But he intentionally made sure that Ace's mother was also a member of the D clan.
Yeah.
Interesting. Uh, but yeah, man. I gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta go eat.
I'm kind of
Yeah,
exhausting myself too. So I'm just
I
gonna
gotta
go
go
through
eat
chats
something.
for a little bit, and then I'll end stream.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna end my stream, I think, and then I'll end the call. And yeah, because I haven't eaten I haven't eaten any breakfast as yet, bro. I got up and this
Yeah,
was straight up.
sure, no
But
worries.
nah, bro, this was mad fun, bro. We should do this again
Yeah,
sometime
definitely.
more often. Like,
We'll see.
yo,
We'll see
this
what.
was this was
Yeah, it was a good one. We'll see what Oda will
yeah.
cook up next chapter.
It's gonna be insane, bro, for sure. And to everyone in the chat, shout out to y'all. It was amazing. Thank you so much to Odin for having me here. Thanks to you guys for being so cool. To everyone in my chat, yo, appreciate y'all coming out and watching the stream this morning. And to anyone who's gonna watch this afterwards, appreciate that too. Shout out to y'all. I really appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see all you guys.
Yeah, and
Peace out.
make sure to all drop Jabari a sub. I linked his channel in the description. Make sure to check him out.
Oh, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. I'll put your account in the description of mine too.
All right, good
Shout out
shit.
to all you guys. Peace out.
The three. Okay, let's see if I miss anything of importance in chat. I think you're showing the elbow trick because they don't look the same at all. Oh wait, I did already read that. Went up way too high. Gooch. Maybe Zunisha cursed himself. That's ooh, as in like sort of a guilt trip type of thing. Could be definitely. Ooh, there might be something there. Like maybe he fucked up in some way to the point that he felt so guilty and is punishing himself to to make up for whatever he did. Could be. I don't think that's Emu, but an alive Joyboy. Wait, you mean the figure right here? And put up some music. You're agreeing on Lily? Okay. Jeez, there's chat, man. There was so much in chat going on. I couldn't catch any of them, so I'm gonna try to see if I missed anything important. Hold up. Yeah, I don't think Lily and Tokyo are the same. I mean, for the simple fact that the silhouette of Lily looks 100% like Vivi. These cloud rock water go. Oh, hold up. Cloud rock water gold jaguar monkeys back rouge. This was supposed to be the intended. Yeah, that was Roger's attempt, but he accidentally did it anyway by starting the first grade 8 of pirates. Lady family accidentally elements used to make left. Not talk. Okay, so Will of Dreams. I'm not talking personality like dislike. I'm talking about determination due to lose. Kid is aloof. Kid is a Luffy, but without one's plot armor. And people are forced to like him through. I don't fully agree with that because Kid. It's not about him being nice, but yeah, the plot armor is definitely. I guess it's something. I guess you can call it that. But Kid is just way. I mean, Luffy's hot head, but Kid just takes it to a whole nother level. What that? Oh shit! Someone dropped a sub. Whoever that was, appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Keep them coming, whoever you guys are. Keep them subs coming, and make sure to drop a like on the stream. Oh my god, my week off has officially ended. Gotta have to go to work tomorrow, and I don't want to. It's gonna be brutal to wake up tomorrow. The bubble theory? What theory exactly? Man, I cannot focus at all. Holy shit. I barely ate today. There's bubbles theory I posted earlier in chat. Can I click on your name? Those people had. Okay, so I'm seeing those who have the D in the name always have a checkered life. Yeah, they kind of following each other's footsteps, sort in a way. My theory is that a Buccaneers will inspire droid may become not the bubble theory. Okay, hear me out. Sabaudi Archipelago and Fishman Island we've been seeing bubbles everywhere, which are used for traveling and storing hotels. Even the whole Fishman Island is protected by bubbles which are created. The trees these bubbles like helmets are used by celestial dragons to not breathe the same air as commoners. Those might be dreams that I are storing to create those. Wait, what? The trees those bubbles like helmets are used by celestial dragons not to breathe the same air as commoners. These might be the dreams that they are storing. Oh, wait, I see. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So like, they're infused whatever demons were coming out of the tree of the forest, because that's their origins. Then they sort of worked them into the bubble, which created the fruits. That's okay, interesting. Will of Dreams. 200 years ago, Toki could have sent Emmett through time to that point. Luffy chart. Ooh, oh. No, but he was no. Emmett was covered in moss when Luffy found him. He was there definitely for a long time, and Vagabond tried to power it, but couldn't. Nightmare can be demons. I don't think demons in this case are quote unquote negative. How do I explain it? Okay, so far we've seen the celestial dragons and potentially Shamrock's sword. They are like horrifying demons. Like the original demons. They're not devil fruits. But what if there's endless possibilities of types of demons that can come out of them? Like the nika fruits is, I guess, could have been a demon, but it was stored into a devil fruit, if that makes sense. That guy named Zeus, welcome to the stream. How you doing? You know the chapter is revolutionary and everyone's making videos break down. fucking yeah, man. The chapter was fucking nuts. Like my live reaction was 4 hours, like 3 hours and 58 minutes or some shit. And 3.5 hours of that stream was just me dissecting the whole, like that panel. And we're still not done. Right now I'm 3 hours in, and I'm still not done. There's still so much. And I've said it again and again and again. I don't think Oda's done. Oda hasn't gone on break. I think I'm a little bit scared of what comes next chapter, honestly. Whatever comes next chapter might be even bigger. And it might be what is in front of Frankie. No, taking something through time 200 years ago. Oh, good call, good call. Right. Oh, good call, yeah. Then powered down and wait until... that's why... That and if that... Okay. If that theory is correct, then that answers the question of... Why was he active 200 years ago? Why did he attack Merijois 200 years ago out of nowhere? Because to me, the only way that could have happened is if 200 years ago that was another Joy Boy, which made no sense. It didn't add up. But that, however... Okay. GG's. Good one. Yeah, the... Might be best chapter ever. And I've said it last stream, Oda could have brought out this page alone as the whole chapter, and it would have been still a 10 out of 10. Like the whole Shamrock stuff, it's all irrelevant. Like it's cool stuff, obviously. Like it's cool action. We've seen Loki develop more, not develop more, but showing his character. Potentially, Gaban approaching Luffy and his group. It's all good stuff without the panel. It would have been a solid 8 out of 10 chapter. But not this panel alone it's something different. They're being called Dovu because they always seen as the devils so far, but now the gods are popping up, which change the narrative. The first ever explanation is when you eat a fruit, you sort of make a deal with the devil, which then takes away your ability to swim. But now, looking at it like this, it's probably Poseidon who cursed the devil fruits like that. Whoever the sea god is. This panel is nuts. And I just know there is so much we're missing in this. But God, now it's saying God created devils. I think the god of the forest. I think that's more metaphorical. The forest god. It might be like on some. I don't think we should take that too literally. Maybe it could be some sort of sacred tree or some shit. Not a literal person as a god. David Jones sea god. Wait. Previous world. Like the previous Poseidon. I don't know who. I watched someone earlier today that the previous Joy Boy might have been Davy Jones. Also, another thing that I forgot to cover. and see if y'all agree with me. The sun god that appeared in the first world is not the same sun god that Joy Boy is, right? Because this Joy Boy came from this, like Nika, the sun god, appeared from the original Forbidden Sun. But Joy Boy pulled it out of the nika fruits in a way. They're not the same. So like when the giants worship this sun god, they do not worship this one. Like Joy Boy and Luffy, they're people who take the form of the sun god. Three people, Nika, yeah, no, what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Nika was not a devil fruit user. It was the actual god, as like the sun god. Well, for whatever happened, I guess Nika either disappeared, died, whatever, and is in a way reincarnated in a mythical devil fruit, first eaten by, or first awakened by Joy Boy. And I don't know if you guys were here when we discussed it, but I'm a huge fan of the theory of the One Piece being linked to people's belief in it. That it cannot be found if people don't believe in it. So that Roger, even though he found it, he couldn't do anything in it because people did not believe in it. Logic who I believed is thrown off the wind. Logic would have believed is thrown off the window if a Delphi carries the will of a god. Wait, hold up. So, logic you have believed is thrown off the window if a devil fruit carries the will of a god. Does it contradicts? I don't think it contradicts though. So we had already established, even before this chapter, that Nika was not... that Nika was a god, and... Like, Nika, Joy Boy, and Luffy are different people. But the original, like this Nika right here, like this Nika right here from the first world, the sun god, was not achieved through eating a devil fruit. It was done by touching the forbidden sun, however you want to interpret that. But then again, hold off. If the sun god actually existed and was real, then wouldn't the nika fruit be an ancient devil fruit? Because ancient devil fruits are referred to things that have existed and went extinct. But if Nika actually existed, then it wouldn't be mythical. Or am I tripping here? Elevators have people. Yeah, I still don't know what to make out of this whole cycle. People going down, coming up with something, potentially having halos or maybe not halos, pulling something out of the ground. And it looks like they're making ships in here in the factory. But yeah, like that. What if One Piece is saying that you can swim if you think you have a devil fruit? What if One Piece is saying that you have a devil fruit? That you can swim? I think that's... Could be. I think this one is actually like a thing caused by the sea god, be it Poseidon or someone else. The One Piece being being effective only when people believe in it is a strong one. That's I really like the theory. Also ties back to what Hero said and what Whitebeard said. Blackbeard, I mean, people's dreams never die, and then Hero saying people only die when they are forgotten. So if the One Piece kind of only died when people forgot about it, supposedly, after the Void Century. There's 90 people near the elevator. I know that there's 19 people, but I know you're gonna say that these are probably the kings that became the world government. I just don't buy it, because why would it looks like they're working, and kings do not like work physical labor like that. Unless you're saying each one represents the kingdoms that then worshipped Emu, which I doubt. I think these are the slaves we've seen that are referred to here. Oh. So, what do you guys think of what I said earlier? That Nika, the sun god in the first world, is not a creation of a devil fruit, but in the second world he is. So what happened to the first sun god? Like, where did he go? So it says the sun god appeared, the earth god raged, and with its serpent of hellfire shrouded the world in death and darkness, and they will never meet. The cycles of pain and hate started as slaves freed by Nika and continued the cycle of hate against oppressors. I mean, I think you mean this. Oh, you mean as referred to in Fishman Island, like the endless circle of hatred. No, I think there's more like a circle of life of people who are slaving away. That's what their life is. They just get up, go to work, now just as a slave, and then go back. And it's like, it doesn't add up. Like, you can give one explanation, but then something just doesn't add up in it. Why has Nika overtook Nika's mind? Wait, you mean Luffy? He sacrificed himself to save the world. Jesus. I believe Nika overtook Luffy's mind. Not completely though. I mean, Luffy definitely loses a bit of control because of the uncontrollable laughing, but he's still himself. Like, he's not like the forcibly awakened Zoans in Impel Down. It's also, I'm gonna sleep now. Alright, have a good night, Jay. I'll see you later. Have a good night. Hold on. Yes, but the Celestial Dragons weren't always kings, and they were probably pirates or pirate-like. No, because Joy Boy was the first pirate that was established. Unless they became... Nah, they would not become pirates after Joy Boy. If there's one thing kings hate, it's working. There's 20 kingdoms in the past, not lazy guys. We see the. I don't know, man. Kings are kings, especially the ones that elevate into celestial dragons. If you're gonna refer to maybe someone like Cobra or the king from Dressrosa, I would agree with you, but not if I mean, we're talking about the people that became celestial dragons. I'm not gonna give them any kind of respect. Not a little bit. Like, do you see the ancestor of Saint Charlos like working in a mine? Fuck that. Nah. Dragons like One Piece are pirates. Look at Wapple. Yeah, but Wapple did not. He was not. He was no laborer. Like, he didn't work a physical job or like actual manual labor. Strong people have weak. Oh god, wait, no shot you're going with that one. Strong times create weak times create strong men. Strong men creates good times. Good times create weak people. Nah. Roger was strong. I mean, look what Ace was now weak. He was now crybaby. Ace was hella strong. He had the whole world government coming after him. Luffy's dad is hella strong. Look at Luffy. I mean, Garp is that dragon. Nah, not buying into that. Both can happen. Nah, I'm not gonna give the celestial dragons any or their predecessors any type of respect until we see otherwise. Until Oda like gives us the flashback and proves it otherwise, I'm not gonna buy into it. Especially if one of them was Emu of all people. Like, one of them was literally Emu. One of them is still alive today. Look what they're doing with their power. Nah. Holy shit. I'm completely tapped out, man. My brains are completely fried. I'm just gonna end stream here and go make me some dinner. So tomorrow is my first work day after a week off, sadly. I'll be streaming again probably on Thursday when the chapter comes out. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. And I'm a bit afraid because, like I said, I think Oda is gonna come out with something even crazier since he didn't go on break. Yeah, I'm completely drained, man. I'm so dead. Yeah, I'm gonna go make me some food and just chill down. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it a lot. If you guys are still here, thank whoever subbed. Appreciate all the subs. Thanks for liking the stream. Hopefully I'll see you guys again on during next chapter's live reaction. By the way, before you guys dip out, let me do something real quick. Up to those interested. Really forgot there were so many people here, but now I'm seeing more people, like more recurring people in the stream. What is going on? My phone is tripping balls right now. So to anyone interested, if you want to join the Discord and stay updated, then I usually post there when I'm gonna go live on for One Piece. So you don't have to be active there if you don't want to, but at least you'll be updated on when I'll go live. because of my job, I can't really go live right away, but I can at least keep you guys updated of when and where I'll go online. So yeah, once again, thank you all very much for joining. It was a good stream. Thank you for joining, and to those watching the VOD, if you're here, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.